Chat, summer a bit late, but it was one of those mornings. So Phil Spencer retires, and Sarah Bond too, huh? New CEO on the way. Well, that is today though. Let's get to it, baby. Yeah.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come in, I need a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fermie's training people, where skin. All recent gaming, go, Prince and pay top bean. Good morning, Dom and Louie. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. Good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon, evening, the crazy one. Wish you a beautiful and awesome Monday. Chat, sorry I'm late, chat. It's been one of those mornings where everything just packed up. True. Phone calls after phone calls. A lot of things are happening. And, the weekend has been also super busy for me because, a lot of people were kind of a bit sad of what was happening out there, which it's fine. It's okay to be sad. I'm not saying it's nothing bad with that. And also, I mean, this is some big ass news. I mean, this came after. It's like a big shock, right? It's like, I mean, I wasn't expecting this shit to happen. Like all of a sudden, Phil Spencer retires. I mean, look, chat, look. It was bound to happen. I understand that. Listen, the guy's like what 60 something years old, and he's been there for 38 years. So it was bound to happen. Not only that, he's been CEO there for like almost 11 years on Xbox. I mean, since 2014, I think. No, let me see, 12 years. I gotta say 12 though. 12, 12 years. Yes. Breaking news for the the new CEO at Xbox right now. Yes, sir. She's the new CEO as of now. But before we head into all that stuff, because listen, baby money, there's too much that happened over the weekend. There's a lot of things we gotta tackle down. A lot of people are asking me, is the Xbox finally dead? Am I gonna do like an Xbox dead video or something like that? I would say because it changes the CEO. I mean, that's kind of new to me because I mean, PlayStation changed CEO 4 times in the last 10 years. They did 4 to 5 times, I think. I mean, I have to really look for that number correctly, but it's 4 to 5 times in 10 years, and yeah, it keeps on going, it keeps on kicking. So why would I do an Xbox is dead video or say it's dead because it changed CEO because she's not a gamer or she's not this, she's not that? I'm like, oh god, here we go. It's always like looking for the butts every time something happens from Microsoft. I mean, come on, the lady hasn't even started working until today, right? I mean, today's the day she started working basically as a new CEO. We have not seen anything happen. And I don't think these changes that they're saying is going to kill it or die or whatever, it does take time to do some changes, my friend. It does, unless she comes in and does dramatic changes, which will literally cause a lot of effect, to us, the consumers, which I don't think she would like to do that for now, because literally I will not want to get the consumers pissed off at this very moment if I was her, just in case. But I don't know if she's going to do something that's going to drastically hurt us or not. But seriously, I just hope all is good, look, sad that Phil left, of course, because everybody loved Phil Spencer. But wait a minute, hold up a second. Hold on a second, my friends. Hold on. Real quick, hold on, real quick. How come everybody's sad that Phil left? When y'all were saying fire Phil 2 years ago, y'all pissed off at Phil Spencer. Y'all wanted to fire his ass. Why you guys out there like, and now, seriously, 2 years ago, fuck you for fire Phil and all this stuff. That's what you guys were. Not kidding you when they decided to go third party. Like, man, that Phil. Fire him. We don't care about Phil. To hell with all this stuff. And now you're like, Phil Spencer, do not leave without you, Xbox stand down. I don't get you all. Seriously. Now y'all out there crying. I mean, I was waiting for my Fire Phil chanters out there. Remember those chat? I mean, seriously, there was a lot of Fire Phils out there. There was a lot of them. But what happened to them Fire Phils? Hey, Fire Phils, where you guys at? Huh. Shoot. Huh. Ah. So let's see now. Let me say good morning to my chat before I continue on going. Oh man, that Matt Cave 620. I don't listen, Matt Cave. Let me give you some advice. Listen, you basically need some help because you've been typing all over my channel this weekend. Seriously. And then you come into the live show trying to be like you're the man. I mean, bro, look, listen. You send a message once I read it, and I decide if I want to respond or not. But again, you typed in throughout my whole channel. You're like on a rampage to get a message through. I don't understand why, because at the end of the day, we're just not gonna care. We're just gonna laugh at you. But you sir have a good day. I'm glad you got banned because if you're gonna come on the show, if you're gonna be, a nice debatable person or anything, you're welcome. But if you're gonna be like this, get the hell out. I'm sorry, bro. Not gonna be here. So we have Pickles 2026. He says, so you want to talk about Blue Point, my friend? What happened to Demon Souls? Let's keep it real. They forgot about Demon Souls. That's gone. They won't care. Remember they say Concord is gone? They won't care about it anymore. All right, eBay, here's to new beginnings, 100%. Breaking news, the new CEO is at Xbox right now. Yep. I think he's 50 years old. He's earned his retirement. He's been there for like 38 years, my friends. He's been there for a long time. I mean, shoot. I was waiting for that. That was bound to happen. I mean, we do not stay eternal, my friends. We're human beings. One day we just say, you know what, we're done. We're out of here. We're tired. We are tired. Because it doesn't affect us anyways, but at least Sony shutting down a good studio does feel worse. She's been in YouTube to Xbox chat. I talked to her. Nice, nice, nice. You gotta advertise everything, Big B. So Pony said the Xbox needs to get rid of Spencer in order to survive. So Spencer leaves and now Xbox is dead. Ponies need to make up their minds. Exactly, you bait. That is the main problem. Like I said, I was waiting for my Fire Field chants. Where is my Fire Field chanters out there? The one who are supposed Xbox, right? Or Xboxers. They were out there saying Fire Field, Fire Field. Now Phil Spencer is like, she's just so dead. I mean, they told us if Phil leaves, the company's going to burn down and go away. This was bound to happen. What do you expect Phil Spencer to be 80 years old coming out there and be like, hey, yo, I like Halo looking good out there. I mean, that's what y'all expecting Phil Spencer to be? Oh, hell no. Come on, Jack. 4K, he says Xbox dead. Yes, we already got an article out there saying Xbox is already dead without. Seriously, I mean, Asha Sharma, with a load of respects to her, because I'm not saying this to be rude, but it's like literally, this lady has not even laid a fart over there in her office, and they're saying it's dead. And sorry, Asha, for me saying that, but it's true though. I'm just trying to be as honest as I can be. You have not even sat there, laid a fart out, and you're already getting the Xbox is dead chance. I mean, seriously. What's up, Parky? Good morning, man. How you doing? Ted Leopard. Good morning, Bram Stoker. Wait. Don't mess around with me about no damn Bram Stoker because Bram Stoker, he's the guy who went Dracula. I don't want to mess with Dracula, no. No. Dracula's sneaky. I don't think Dracula wants my chubby ass. I mean, yeah, he probably will because there's a lot of blood in his chubby ass. So, hell no. I gotta get skinny. I'm screwed. Oh, Lord. The leper said, pew, 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 pew. Major says, hell of a weekend, man. Listen, that last week was a hell of a week. And seriously, it's been crazy. And now the Tetsu's goes out there about Blue Point. He says, well, they were the ones who pitched it. Sony approved it. I mean, listen, the Tetsu's, listen. You're looking to defend Sony. If Sony approved this, even though they pitched it, they're all to blame because they're the company who gave the green to do that. Even though Blue Point pitched the idea, but it's them who decided to say, no, Blue Point, stick to your remakes. I mean, listen, the fans out there have been asking for Bloodborne. Why don't you guys make us a remake of Bloodborne or do another remake and stick to that? Do not do this live service. I mean, Sony should have said no. So stop trying to pinpoint that this was Blue Point's fault. Seriously. Good God. I mean, it's just funny how they look, they move the goalposts, my friends. It's so hilarious. I love when they go out there and move stuff all over the place. And now half of the other idiots go out there like, oh, thank you for this information. I did not know that was Blue Point's thing. Blue Point brought the idea. They approved it. So it's Sony's fault for approving this shit. Oh, God. 30 Below says he's been at Microsoft since I was 12. I'm 50 now. Damn, 30 Below. Holy smokes. Oh, Jesus. It's a long time ago. Mm. True. Ponies need to worry about their own stables. Yep. RGT85 was one of those dudes. He was crying for the Fire Fist special. Now he's making Xbox dev videos. Oh, God. Hell of a weekend, says Matrix. Pew, 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 pew. Awesome. He's been at Microsoft since I was 12. Hey, Isaac Hayes. Good morning. ILP yesterday was dumpster fire of brain dead pony comments. Of course. Of course. eBay. And there's still a lot of pony comments out there. There's still brain dead out there because seriously, they're gonna try to come over here and try to trash because we have a new CEO and they think that we should say that Xbox is dead, Xbox finally gone, Xbox is destroyed. But listen, like I said, Asha Sharma has not even sat in her office and did what I said, and now they're saying it's dead. I'm not kidding you. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Watching on yesterday exposed a bunch of other emotional Xbox fans that crying too much blocked. We had to wait to see what the new CEO, but yesterday was like the end of the world. Oh, that's what they do. It's like the end of the world. And the thing is, I know everybody was asking me, Louis, are you going to go live to talk about Phil Spencer's retirement, Sarah Bond? I mean, Chad, I got a question, and I'm being honest with this. What would I say though? I would just say farewell, Phil. Good luck to you, and say Sarah Bond, good luck to you. Because listen, that's all I could have said though, and I could read the emails and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, though, what would I bring up? Because the information of Asha Sharma has been pouring out during the time everybody went live. And what would I do? Cry that Phil's leaving? Cry that Sarah's leaving? I mean, in order for me like to throw a tear out there to cry or to be like, damn, it's over, something like that. There has to be information, and we don't know what the heck is gonna happen out there as of now. We just don't know. At least they're gonna keep everything the way it is as of right now. I mean, everything is the way they're going to keep it that way, of course, because what are they going to do? Oh, Asha, you're there? Okay, okay. Let's cancel this. Let's do this. Let's do that. I mean, she goes in like that. Oh, should be kicked out all the way because, I mean, even Matt Booty would be like, what the hell are you doing? I mean, everybody would be like, you need to chill out. You can't go in guns blazing in there because that's how everybody, is reacting like she's going to go in there guns blazing and just destroy the whole thing. Nah. Listen, whatever change is going to happen is going to be a while for us to see those changes. And I know she's out there talking on Twitter, which another thing I see, which I will talk about later, is her response, though. I'm kind of liking those response. I kind of am. She's kind of little by little winning my heart, though. But the thing is, even though you won my heart with those comments, and all those reactions and everything, because listen, everybody loves a roast, right? I mean, they called her a robot, and she's like, and her response was beep, beep, bop, beep, beep. That was so funny. I laughed my ass off. And I said, we need someone spicy like that. But the thing is, it's not by the comments, it's not by the promising, it's not by all that stuff, it is by the work you got to do. And listen, get working, get it pumping, bring all the good stuff out. If you got some good stuff, bring it out. If you got some bad stuff, keep it over there. Keep it over there. We don't want no bad stuff. We want things to be cooking and good for our side, right, chat? That's what we want. Yes, sir. Oh, we got another one in here. The fish grease. He says, Xbox is so dead. It's dead. It's completely dead. Oh. Oh. You need a tissue for that, my friend? I'm sorry. Wow. FarQ, we got a lot of work to do. I can't believe they're in here pumping in negative content. Oh, shit. Got the new CEO Xbox account. She is a gamer. Oh, that was another one. Oh my god. I think it was a guy. I think it was a guy who plays GTA or who owns GTA. He even said he's not a gamer though. I think he said that. Why don't y'all challenge him for that? And look how much money he makes from Grand Theft Auto though. Seriously, look how much money he makes from Grand Theft Auto. He's not a gamer. He said. I think. I'm being honest with you. I saw a video like that. I'm not confirming that he's not a gamer or not. I think I saw a video of him telling everyone, "Hey, no, I don't play these games. I'm just a CEO." And look at Rockstar. I mean, that is so true. Look at Rockstar. I'm not kidding you. I think he made a comment like that. I got to look for that video in order to 100%, sign off on it and say, okay, yes, he did say this. But if that's 100% true, look how Rockstar is. No joke. Look how it is. Maybe this was the change that, everybody was looking for. The fire Phil Spencer criers out there. I told you a while back that PlayStation is the best way to play games. Xbox done, bro. Chat, what's the difference between this and a PlayStation controller? What's the difference? I'm being serious. I'm being serious though. I mean, just to answer his question, I'm being serious. What's the difference between this and the PlayStation controller? The only difference it has is these buttons are right here. But again, I'm still playing games like you all. So for me right now, the better place to play games is on Xbox. And to be honest though, the best place to play the games is what system you have. Let's say you can only get a PlayStation, then play it on PlayStation. If you get a PC, then play it on PC. That's the best place where you play games. Period. No matter what box it is. Just remember that, my friend. Never say this is the only best way to do it. I'm sorry, it's not. There are tons of places where you can play games. Even those retro handhelds. Woo wee! Oh man, trust this new CEO, says you, Bay. I never, more than ever, I trusted Sarah. There was just something about her that I didn't feel was a good fit. Ponies live in their own world, no idea what they are going after the new CEO. It's weird. The thing is, I think they're scared though, because this CEO is feisty. And something I like about the CEO is she's not going to be stepped on or tiptoed around. Like I said, I got a couple things I got to say though. I got a couple things I got to say. Can PlayStation? Cat PlayStation is the best player. Morning, Louis. Hey, not infinition. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? All right, still away from the ponytail speed. Wait, is that Daniel Ruben though? Daniel Ruben, go his fire channel from Trust Me, bro. Oh Lord, they're starting with the fire thing again. There is no reason to talk bad about the Xbox anymore. In fact, I'm kind of happy Phil is gone. However, we have we just have to wait and see if the new leader is going to bring back exclusives on console. Look, here's the thing though, chat. Here's the thing though, SNKK. We have a situation here that you guys, and I keep telling you guys about this, and this I'm telling you this with all my heart. I'm not telling you this as a fanboy or nothing. We need to read the rooms out there. And there is a situation happening because look, it blew up and it finally came out. And I've talked about this myself on the channel though. And I keep saying that, we got to find the gamer that's out there who plays these games. I've said this many, many times on my show. And then when Blue Point came out, all of a sudden the reports that I've been talking about for months, I think months, not for years, I've been talking about. I've been saying this for a long time. I've been telling you all the word exclusive was weaponized in 2018. And they kept on with that word because, and I say this to you, chat, again, it's because they ran out of the word, we have more power than you, from those words. After that power narrative went away, they found a new thing to tackle Xbox on that, and the word was exclusive. Because Xbox doesn't have exclusive. Because I got a question for you, and I always say this. Look how Xbox is pumping first party content. And do you think if they would have kept it exclusive, do you think people would have left PlayStation and go over there? Nope, they wouldn't have. I'm sorry, they wouldn't have. So I'm being honest though, because the thing is, right now the situation is that if you make this game and it costs a bunch of money, you keep it on your box. There's going to be a handful of players who will buy this game. I'm not kidding. There's going to be a handful of players who buy this game who like this type of game. But then guess what happens? If you leave it in the box, a year goes by, 2 years goes by, 3 years goes by, and that thing is not growing. It's stagnant right there. You gotta send it out there to the players who are on PC. You gotta send it out there to the players who are on PlayStation who play this type of game. And but here's my catch about the exclusives though, which I will get into that. But I want y'all to understand why the whole exclusive thing should not be still here. Not for this generation. It could come back next gen, if things stabilize, right? But for this gen, I don't find it to be as stable as it used to a couple years ago. But I say this: do time exclusives. That's better. Like how PlayStation is doing it. Because at the end of the day, PlayStation does not have exclusives. They've been sending their games to PC. Even though PC is not a console, it doesn't go into the console battle. Remember, PlayStation gamers put a lot of butts out there. They love to put a lot of butts. They love to move the goalposts. So don't fall for those goalpost moves, my friends. I keep telling y'all. Don't fall for that. Never ever fall for that. Because as soon as PlayStation decided to put their games on PC, they lost their identity completely. Because that's another platform where people game. And if PC gamers see this box is bringing their games over there a year, 2 or 3, because they believe, let me tell you something, they so much believe that these gamers will drop a PC and go buy a PlayStation 5. I'm sorry, bro. It ain't gonna happen. Mm. Yeah, Roman. So what's the politics got to do? What did that Roman say about politics, though? What? Oh, come on. Don't bring that stuff in here. Oh, Danny Ruma, not like this, bro. I mean, I like you, bro, but not like this, man. Don't bring that stuff in here like that. Cause she's Indian. Come on, man. Not like that, bro. Come on, come on. We're no, number one. I'm Latino. Number one, that's one. I'm Latino. So we probably have different mindset when it comes to that. But seriously, don't bring that stuff in here. That has nothing to do with that. Ah. Wow, Farq, you're on the run today. Wow. You like turning gold into fiat. What does fiat car have to do with this, though? God damn, hey, Chad, I'm sorry. We're going to get a lot of ponies in here roasting. Oh, wow. How many moderators don't feel nice today? If you got to do it, do it. No joke. Don't feel extra nice. Go for it. So, Jim Ryan wasn't a gamer, but they accepted him laugh out loud. We need to just wait and see what Asha does. 100%. That's all we got to do. We got to wait for it. Wait for it. So, let me start with the news on Phil Spencer retirement. All of a sudden, let me start with that, chat, because listen, I've been here for like 20 minutes just answering questions. And you guys, I know you're gonna have a lot of questions, but we gotta tackle these things down. About what happened. We all know Saruman left too, which was the thing that really, like, what the heck happened there, Because I understand Phil retired, but you Saruman, all of a sudden you say, boop, boop, I'm out. That was weird though. But yeah. Why do you think Xbox fans like people that have a PlayStation should sell it instead of keeping it and growing their gaming collection? Why do you think Xbox fans should like PlayStation? Hold on. The only to believe PlayStation Microsoft has the market to the people to buy more Xbox consoles. Xbox fans have to forget about PlayStation Nintendo focus what is best for console. Exactly. SNK Kid, that's the thing though. We have been focusing too much on too many yards though. We're focusing on too many yards because listen, when Xbox has got some good news, we'll go ahead and tackle it. When PlayStation has some good news, we'll go ahead and tackle it. When they have bad news, we'll go ahead and tackle it because that's what we do here. This is a morning show. We go ahead and tackle everything that's happening out there 100%. But the thing is, you got these PlayStation channels in general who just focus on Xbox's backyard, no focus on theirs. And they keep on saying, you guys need to focus on your own backyard. Stop focusing on this backyard because this is what happened to Blue Point because y'all too focused on Xbox and y'all too focused on console sales. I mean, the CEO, Lin Tao, literally told them in their faces that she's going to increase the software and networks, right? Network and services. She's going to increase it in order to keep the price down on the PS5 just for them to go out there and say, yay, we sold 100 million consoles. Bro, you are, as of right now, if you're a PlayStation user, you are right now the one paying to hold the prices down on PlayStation. No joke. Wow. That's crazy. They're using you instead of saying, hey, we're going to sacrifice this to do that. Incredible, huh? Mm. So let's get to this chat because I want to go down the road and we'll start with this one right here because, like I said, too much news. There's a lot of news out there. We're going to try to cover everything today. There is a lot of news when it comes down to this. Of course, it's sad to see that. And of course, it's sad to see that Phil Spencer's finally leaving on the 25th anniversary. And like I said, though, maybe it was his time. I mean, this guy, look, a lot of Xboxers out there, no joke, a lot of Xboxers even said this. It feels like Xbox lost its identity. They have said it. Joey's one of them who has basically said, I feel like it's been lost. It feels like the corporation took over and everything. And to be honest, though, listen, this is the 25th anniversary. And on Friday, when I went to the legal show to give a little bit of my thoughts of what's happening, because I didn't go all in, because like, look, there's a lot of information in here that we need to cover about Xboxes. Hey, Reitito, what's up? Good morning. About Phil leaving and everything, and it was gonna take some time for me to cover it because look, like I said, a lot of information poured out. There was a lot of info on the CEO. There was a lot of info on everything that's happening. Because supposedly she's AI, and everybody's like, "Oh, she's AI. We're scared. No, it's over." Okay, I mean, she hasn't even started for us to say it's over. We have a long way to go to see if it's over or not, my friends, and that's the truth. And that's something that people are trying to put the fear factor out there towards you. So, Xbox shakeup. Let me get this out there. Which was a shakeup, though. Phil Spencer exiting as CEO of Microsoft Group. Asha Sharma set as the successor. Phil Spencer is retiring from Microsoft CEO after nearly 40 years with the Xbox owner and 12 years in his current role. See, I was close. I was saying 10, 12 years. I did not know the exact time he was, CEO of Xbox, but damn, sure as hell was a long time. Sony had four changes along while Phil Spencer was CEO. Sean Layden to Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan to Jim Ryan to Herman Holst and this other, and I forgot the name of the other guy. If I don't, sorry, bro, if I forgot your name. And then to this other guy who right now is the lead in there. So, like I said, four times in the last 10 years. This guy stood there for 12 freaking years. I mean, come on. Hmm. He will stay an advisor. He will stay on as an advisor capacity until later in the year. So basically, the thing is, he's pretty much chat going to leave in what month is it? I mean, it's going to stay into the summer, I think it was. So he basically, announced his retire. So what he basically did was announce his retirement, gave full power to Sharna. All right, that's what he did. He gave full power to Sharna on Monday today, which now is today. She's now leading it, and he's going to advise her until the summer. And the summer is the time he will be finally out of Microsoft gaming. He says he's out, completely out, but he's going to be advising her, so that's not a problem. So, but you know how they are though. They're saying, "Oh, they fired him," but if they fired him, why would he stay advising till the summer? I mean, a fired person would not stay there and advise people. He would just leave. He said, "I have nothing to do. F you, I'm done." So basically, this is a retirement because if he's still there till the summer, it says it right here. I'm not kidding you though. It says it right here. He will stay on advisor capacity until later in the year. That's not a fired person. That's a retired person. I mean, come on. But okay. As Sharma was recently president of the product development for Microsoft Core AI division, will be replacing Spencer as the new chief and executive vice president of Microsoft Gaming, which that was Sarah Bond. Now that one is the one I'm kind of like, That's why I need to quit being so emotional and start crying so often. Nah, Sanchez, he actually has a good point though. Yasiga brings a good point, but he's talking about just those guys out there, Sanchez Martinez Gaming, that go out there and cry. That says fire Phil Spencer. That's the ones he's talking about. That's the ones he's talking about. Like I said, I'm waiting for my fire Phil guys to come over here and say fire Phil, fire Phil. Ah. Oh no, it's four. It's four. It's four. Fuck you. It's four. It's four. Sony has had four. I googled it up, and Google kind of tricked me the AI. But I remember it was like five, but who was the fifth one though? But when I went into deeper thought though, I said wait, it was only four because I remember it was Sean Layden to Jim Ryan to Herman Holst and the other guy, and the last one has stayed there, so that's four in total. It's been four since the 12. What? Five then. I mean, 2014 it changed the latent. So if it's 12 years old, that's true. It's five. Holy shit. Five. Damn. So let's see. Let's keep reading my chat. Let's keep reading because I want to keep on this train of thought. Executive Vice President of Microsoft Gaming. Prior to joining Microsoft in 2024, Sharma was Chief Operating Officer of Instacart and previous Vice President of Product at Meta. As part of the shakeup that includes Spencer's retirement, Sharma's promotion, Microsoft Gaming will also see President Sarah Bond exit the company and Matt Booty promoted to Chief of Content Officer. Hmm. Matt Booty, though? Microsoft Gaming consists of nearly 40 development studios, including Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, Blizzard King, Mojang, and Xbox Game Studios, which are responsible for the top IPs, including Call of Duty, Candy Crush, Diablo, Fallout, Halo, Minecraft, and World of Warcraft, as well as the Xbox gaming console platform across console, PC, cloud, and mobile. So he says here, when I watched through Microsoft stores as an intern of in June of 1988, I could never have imagined the products I've helped build. The players, like I said, 1988. You know how old was I in 1988? I was born in 83. So that makes me 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. I was 5 years old when Phil Spencer came in. Now I'm 42. 42 years old, my friends. 42 years old is already in there. Wow. Damn. Damn, like I said, it's been a long time though. I mean, that was bound to happen. Was it going to be this year, next year? I wasn't thinking that it was going to last till next year. If it was going to last till next year, I would have been like, wow, he lasted till next year. But I think it was ready to go, chat. I think it was ready to go. So, let me see. Our next 30 teams I've been lucky enough to join. It's been an epic ride and truly privilege of a lifetime. Spencer said in a memo Microsoft Gaming Staff Friday last fall. I shared with Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella that I was thinking about stepping back and starting the next chapter of my life. From the moment we aligned on approaching with transition and intention, ensuring stability and strengthening the foundation we built, Xbox has always been more than a business. It's a vibrant community of players, creators, and the teams who care deeply about we build and how we build it. And it deserves thoughtful, deliberate plan for the road ahead. Spencer continued today marks an exciting new chapter at Microsoft Gaming as Asha Sharma steps into the role of CEO, and I want to be the first to welcome her to this credible team. Working with her over the past several months has given me tremendous confidence. She brings genuine curiosity, clarity, and a deep commitment to understanding players, creators, and the decisions that shape up our future. We know this is an important moment for our fans, partners, and team, and we are committed to getting it right. I remain in an advisory role through the summer to support a smooth handoff. So he is still there, and they're saying he was fired. A fired person will not stay there, and give support to someone, advise that person till summer. I mean, come on, man. I mean, seriously, how can a fired person stay there? Do that unless it was going to be paid extra, to stay there. Then the fired person probably take advantage of that. But he basically said he approached Satya and talk about it. So let's keep going, my chat. Wow, I see a lot of fanboys in here rampaging today. I mean, I can't believe that we're coming here trying to tell us that Xbox is dead, though. I don't understand why they need that win, though. I mean, if Xbox dies, you don't understand what's going to happen to y'all. You know what we're going to do? We're going to migrate. We're going to go to PC. We're not going to go to PlayStation. No way. I mean, I'm not going to PlayStation. Seriously, I'm even going to put that in there. Bro, boy, Lewis, what's up? Good morning, bro, boy. Oh. In this note, I saw another told employees, I'm long forgiven on the road, the center of the ambition. And we look ahead. I'm excited to share that Asha Sharma will become Executive Vice President and CEO of Microsoft Gaming, reporting to me. That's the part I do not like, though. But okay. How is she feisty over there? Over the last 2 years at Microsoft, and previously Chief Operating Officer in Instacart and a Vice President of Meta, Asha has helped build and scale service that reach billions of people and support thriving consumer and developer ecosystem. She brings experience building and growing platforms, aligning business models to long-term value, and operating at a global scale, which will be critical in leading our gaming business into its next era of growth. Let's see. So this is the email. I'm not going to read this chat. I'm going to hold off with this email because, we are going to go ahead and move to what's the next news, though. So let's go see what I'm going to read real quick what happened with Sarah Bond, though. It's here also in the mail, which I will also tackle that later. But as part of this transition, Sharbon has decided to leave Microsoft to begin a new chapter. Sarah has been instrumental during the defining period for Xbox, shaping our platform strategy, expanding Game Pass and cloud gaming, supporting new hardware launches, and guiding some of the most significant moments in our history. I'm grateful for her partnership and the impact she's had, and I wish her the very best when it comes next. Most of all, to everyone in Microsoft Gaming, I want to say thank you. I've learned so much from this team and community, grown alongside you, and continually inspired by the creativity, courage, and care you bring to players, creators, to one another every day. So that was Phil Spencer, saying about Sarah Bond's departure. Chat, listen. End of an era. Phil Spencer's gone. That's it. He decided he's going to retire. He decided, he's going to give up his mantle. He's going to give it to someone else. And yeah, I'll be honest with you. For earlier today, like I was saying though, I don't know if I said this here on the show, but I mentioned the 25th anniversary. Where's the hype? Where's the love? Where's this? Where's that? This it doesn't feel like it's the 25th. I mean, in January it started to feel like it, but then it started to fade away. We had the Blizzard or Diablo showcase, which was phenomenal. I mean, that Diablo showcase was pretty cool, even though they showed a bunch of DLCs. But the ending to it, it's like, well, let's wait till they're here, and then, then the show ended. I was like, oh, and then it opened with the spice. That gets you hyped. That gets you, ready to go. And I gotta say something over the developer direct though. You know, Phil Spencer should have, came out, talked to the developer director. Someone in Xbox should have come out and said something, uh, John TJ, I'm not gonna go into that. But someone at Xbox should have come out and pretty much done the same announcement just to keep us excited. Be like, oh, the 25th has begun. But nothing like that happened though. So the thing is, a lot of things I do tackle down when it comes to this team that Phil Spencer's in and Sarah Bond is too. Is the one thing that really bothers me a lot from Microsoft, and I always say this, man, they need to do way better, and that is that marketing team. They need to get that marketing team better. They do, and we need someone spicy out there to just piss off people. Seriously, I'm not kidding you. We need someone spicy out there because sometimes, it felt like Sarah and Phil were being tiptoed around. I mean, you got social media, you got media outlets trashing Xbox. You got all this stuff, which that's how the term became the Xbox tax. Mm. That's why the term Xbox tax came out, right? So when the term Xbox tax came out, we were out there talking, yo, there's an Xbox tax out there. So a lot of things are happening out here. It's a shame that, we're getting this Xbox tax and we don't see any reaction from anywhere. And sometimes when we got the reaction and we had that reaction right there, like for example, I always say one of Sarah Bond's best moments was the time and the time, how can I say this? The time she announced the console, which literally destroyed a bunch of narratives out there. She literally, in 3 minutes, I always say Sarah Bond came out there and destroyed all that crap they were talking about 2 years in a polite way, which, like I said, that's some spice. And that's the things we need here from Microsoft. We need to get that spice back. We need to. Because a lot of people are out there, talk about that Xbox kind of lost an identity. They have. They feel like it's the corporates that have taken over. And listen, they have all the right to think that because, sometimes it feels like that. It does. I'm not saying I feel it because at the end of the day, to be honest, though, I sit here and I'm worried about what game am I going to play next. But for the people who were really tough fans out there, like they're insane fans, they feel that it's that way. And Xbox, you got to bring that spice back so people can start noticing that you said, okay, we're back. Let's go. And I hope this lady, Asha Sharma, does bring it back. We need it. And she did. She threw some spice out there. She did. She was a couple times out there on Twitter. For example, she was called the boss. She said, beep, bop, beep, bop. And I was like, man, that shut you down. Get away. You cannot argue with her anymore. She shut you down completely. And the other one was when they were asking what games did you play, she said, not true. I like GoldenEye and all this stuff. And it's like, well, but that game was 35 years ago. I'm like, bro, have you noticed that GoldenEye is now playable on Game Pass? And, and she was like 5 years old when she played GoldenEye. And Chrono Trigger, I remember Chrono Trigger got a remake down the road. And these guys, of course, probably have access to these consoles. But yeah, you know how it is, right, chat? You know how it is. And not only that, can I give you another advice, though? Check this out. Oh, Louis with the comes in with the spice though, because you mentioned Colonel Trigger, right? And that she's 5 years old. But look at this. Hold on, Lou. Lou, what you doing, Lou? What are you looking for? Hold on. Where are you, my friend? Let me find you. Do 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 do. You're not gonna like this when I find this. You're not gonna like this. Did my cell phone delete that game? I'll be pissed off if it did. Ah, oh, it's updating. Chat. Give it a second. It's updating. Let me download this guy. Let me connect to the Wi-Fi because it's telling me connect to Wi-Fi so we can download the game. It doesn't take your data. All right, Wi-Fi is on. Go ahead, download. That was it. Yeah, of course. I was told the internet never lies. They lose track of things, bro. Boy, that's how they are. They go out there and make up all this crazy stuff, man. It's like, and let me tell you something. For what she said, though, I gotta say, it sounds like they're pretty scared. I think their Xbox, their narrative is going down the drain as of now because of what she said. Because remember, Chad, I always say this: you can go ahead and talk, but I got to see you do the walk, though. And that's the truth, though. Because listen, I know Microsoft has said a lot of things, and a lot of people are like, "Ah, damn, you promised this. You're a liar. You're this. You're that." I get it. We always say some plan changes or anything, but the thing is, you really got to do the walking instead of the talking, though. And that's the truth, though. That's the truth, though. So, man, chat's on the run, though. So, let's see. The only reason that I can think Phil Spencer announced it so abruptly, maybe because of the studio closures and maybe what's coming next. He saw the list and said, "That's it, I'm out." Sincere or something, Phil decided to go because Phil Spencer, look, it's he's been there for 12 years now as CEO, but he's been in Microsoft for 38, though. Doesn't it get to a point where you got to say, I'm done? I mean, nothing bad with that because, look, I mean, you could just go ahead and just say I'm out, because look, it's been 38 great years on his side though. 38, he said it on the email. 38 and 12 as CEO. I mean, this man started from the ground up. He's built a lot and it lasted 12 years. 12 years in Sony, switched CEOs four times in the 5 times in total because 2014 there was another CEO change, which is delayed. And if we want to count that in, 5 times in the last 12 years. And people are saying that the Microsoft business is messed up, but I'm like, bro, a business is messed up when you switch a lot of CEOs. Something's happening. Something's not going right. Because if you do a lot of switching in there, something ain't going right. Which it literally blew up in the PlayStation boys' faces the other day. Because even though they sell consoles and everything, right? They cheer for the console sales. They're happy about the console sales and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, console sales don't do shit. And we warned them about that a long time ago. It doesn't do shit. And look at the response they got. They have a shutdown of Blue Point. Were they happy? Oh, they were not. Sucks for Blue Point though, but damn. Happy to see them blow up at least once. Jesus. So let's see though. Let's keep going. It's already worked for big companies before. Yeah, let's leave that out. Let's leave that out the chat, guys. Let's not bring any political stuff in here, please. Let's keep it, Um, has anyone checked out? I don't know. I haven't seen nothing yet. Then why do you publicly complain about others complaining? Do you understand why people think they complain, but they shouldn't? The thing is, though, listen, when I hear complaints, though, I understand what people complain. Like, remember when I mentioned the whole price hike when it came down to Game Pass, right? Oh, Joey's in here. Oh, it's gonna get raunchy today. So let me get Joey on the here. Sorry, Joey, did not see you hop in. Hold on, let me get you on here real quick. But so my final thoughts on this. When people complain, it's okay to complain because listen. Sometimes we complain from a personal take because we're not happy with what the company's doing, and it's okay to complain because listen, as me and Joey have always said, if we don't complain and say something, then they're gonna keep going the wrong track. And sometimes we gotta complain to guide them back to how things were or make it better than what they were. And that's why people complain, though. It's not like we hate it because at the end of the day, we can't hate it though. We have to embrace all these changes, which is good. Hey, Joey, good morning, brother. How you doing, man? What's up? You look
I've
mad,
been
though.
here. I've been here for a while.
Oh, sorry, Joey. Sorry, sorry. I was reading throughout the whole chat. I'm sorry, my
No,
friend.
but I was letting you talk. Like that's fine.
Yeah, I had to talk to the chat because I knew today's show was gonna be a lot of questions. Because look, I know that it happened on Friday. A lot of people were asking me, Lou, are you gonna go live? But I said, what would I say though? That Phil and Sarah are leaving, that's it, because I don't got that much info on this person. What would I do? Like throw opinions out there that are not true? I mean, I had to wait to collect the info though. So yeah, just watch the chat be fueled today. It's amazing though. They're out here just fueled up.
Yeah.
Boy, how do you feel, man? How's everything? Before we get into the
Well, first of
last topic.
all, my good morning to everybody. My
Mhm.
my arm is hurting still. I woke up like with a lot of pain in the arm, but it's fine. Um, I don't know. It's been what 2 days? 2 days, right? Am I muted? What happened? Oh, yeah. Hold on. What happened? Am I frozen or Louis froze? Oh my god. Who froze? Me or Louis? Hold on. Wait, I don't know if I'm froze. God damn it. We need not the mama emo crazy Louis. Oh wait, hold on. It's Louis froze, not me. Oh, okay. Because I'm looking at my router because my router is literally right here, and all the colors are there. Yeah, Louis got offline. What the moment? What a moment. Um, no, let me hold up. Hold the show for a second. Um, tell over, Sid, take over. Power went out. Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's why they want us to use cloud, but not today. Is not the conversation about cloud. Uh, I'll try to keep it up, even though I don't have the power to close the show. Of anything, I'll try to put my version of everything out there. Not my version, but my thoughts about the whole situation. I think it's a complicated situation right now, and in what way? I think every opinion that is out there right now online, it's valid. Whether you're skeptical what the situation is going to happen or optimistic, I think both opinions are valid. I think people that are skeptical and a little bit worried about the situation with Xbox, you have the entire. I mean, you're like, it's valid that you feel that way, because in certain points of the day, I was feeling like, yeah, I don't know what to feel about the whole situation, because yes, Phil Spencer leaving is one thing. We all knew that he was leaving, but having Sarah out and the way they were out, it doesn't feel like this was planned. It felt like something happened, and we're hearing stories behind the scenes that maybe it was that way, maybe it wasn't that way. There's conflicting news out there. There are stories of betrayal, backstabbing, red weddings. Uh, there's a lot of stories about what happened, but the reality is, starting from today, actually, and I don't know, it's Seattle time. It's still not office time, to be honest. What time is it, Seattle? Like, it's 3 hours before. It's 6:56 maybe in Seattle. So maybe Asha hasn't started her shift. Um, Today is the day Asha starts her reign, and I think outside of the ponies, I'm not going to talk about the ponies because the ponies are just fucking trolls, and they can't. I don't think they're looking at this in a way that a lot of people are looking at this. This is a big. This is monumental news. This is an impact in the industry. Phil Spencer was, I think, the last bastion when it comes to the OG Xbox, right? I know Aaron Greenberg was there on the OG Xbox, but when it comes to the OG Xbox, I think Phil was the last guy, and he was running stuff. So not having Phil, that we knew he was fighting for us, fighting against corporate, uh, doing the things to help us as a consumer, not having him there, it's it's concerning in some parts. Because as you guys know, I always said that I don't have a problem with Xbox. I have a problem with Microsoft, and Microsoft who's worrying me. But now that's in the past. I can't be like lingering and crying over Phil all the time now, or Sarah, whatever happened happened. We got to think about the future, and the future is now, the future is today, and the future is Asha. I don't know Asha. I don't. I, to be honest, all of us heard her name for the first time a few days ago. I don't know what she was about. I don't know what she stands for. I don't know what her morals are, her principles are, until we actually knew her name. So what I did, I sat down for 2 days, to be honest, and tried to investigate as much as I can about her. I saw several interviews. I learned that I'm older than her by a year, so that's a little bit crazy. I learned that she's she's really smart. Obviously, she has to be smart to be running like several divisions and now being the CEO of a video game company. Um, I've learned that in certain interviews she looks scared and fragile, and in other interviews she looks like she knows what she was talking about. And all that I know that she's smart, and that's pretty much it. I really don't know what to say after that when it comes to her. All I can say is that I've said it on Ray Ray show. I'm not gonna judge her yet. I'm gonna judge her based on what she does. I know she said certain things online that is. She says a lot of things online. She said a lot of things on an email that are the all the right things, all the right things. However, like Louis said, you have to walk the talk. You got to walk the walk, and we gotta wait. Give her, I'll say, give her around the 100 days of like a presidency, right? Everybody waits the first 100 days what she does. Um, Again, if you are pessimistic about everything, I can understand. But what is not fair is the people that are optimistic out there online. There's a lot of people optimistic online, and they're being attacked. I've tried to be as neutral as I could on my tweets. There are certain tweets that I was super neutral, and I was attacked like, "Ah, look at this! You're already chilling for the girl." I'm like, "God damn!" That was not the point of my tweet. People are not reading what I'm saying. I went console warrior with this because fuck it, why not? But I don't know, man. I think every opinion on this situation right now is valid. So I can't argue with if you're against it or in favor. I can't argue with that. So let me see the chat. Let me see the chat for a second. See if there's Joey. I can hear you're fine. You're frozen. Blah 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 blah. This is the show now. Hello, Joey. Look, Timu version of Joey promoted CEO. I hope not. This is a glimpse into the Crackers Den podcast. I don't know. Maybe with this new regime, I actually do a show. Like actually sit down and do a show. Joey, you want to? Joey, what do you think about Asha? She is my future wife. I mean, if you can actually manage to get her as a wife, that would be a good catch. I think she's a good looking person. She's really smart, really educated. Clearly, she has the salary. So, I don't know, man. I really don't have bad thoughts against in favor of her, but I also don't have uh, bad things to say about her because I don't know. That's the thing that I think most of the people are worried about. We don't know what's the real situation of the whole thing. Louis, if you have data, I recommend you to log in via your phone, just in case. Seattle is 6:56. Yeah, yeah, I kind of figured that out. All right, she does. Reality is stop listening to toxic people on Twitter. Yeah, the toxicity on Twitter is extreme right now. And to be honest, these past 2 days, I was, as much as I do the console war stuff,
I'm
I was
here.
like,
I'm here. I'm here. I'm
hey,
here.
Louis.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Here. Oh my God! The power went out. The internet
Yeah.
went nuts. But
And,
before,
and and they want us to do cloud. Fuck out of here.
yeah, real quick though, shout out to the 60 people here on the show. Please hit the
Yeah,
like
yeah.
button. Please hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell. Let's go, chat.
Here,
I'm Chat's so mean. They were picking on
here,
me. Hey, Zuri,
yeah,
what's
I'll
up
see
over
you,
there
man.
on Twitch? What's up? What's up? Sorry, I did not say hi to you, Zuri. I've been on a rant all morning about what happened, though. I mean, seriously, like, There was just too much happening these days with Blue Point. Now Phil Spencer leaving. Oh my God, there's just a lot of stuff.
Okay,
I don't give
okay.
a shit.
Here's
I'm
what
here.
I've seen people chat, and I don't know if you heard me, Louis, but I think
Yeah,
every opinion on this situation is valid
yeah, I agree though.
because
Every
right
opinion
now
is valid.
we're living in an unknown, and an
Hmm.
unknown that means that it could be go either go good or it could go terribly bad. I don't know which is going.
Yeah, we don't
I'll
know
say
yet.
this.
It's gonna take some
I'll say
time though.
this. And I don't really want to interrupt it because I've got feedback from certain people DMs that I talk too much, and I'm sorry. So I'll try to keep it short. Um, when it comes to the way Phil and Sarah left the company,
Yeah.
it doesn't look good, Louis. Let's keep it real. It doesn't look good.
Mm.
It was abrupt. It
That's,
was. I don't know what happened behind the scenes. All I know is something happened behind the scenes.
something
And
happened.
with all the info that we had, we got behind the scenes. We heard certain things, but we exactly will. I think we'll never know what happened. There's a lot of rumors out there that
Yeah.
maybe Phil's health was on the line too, because I
Yeah.
don't know if that's even true. I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. We're not
What
there to
I'll
know.
say, what I'll say is, Phil's. Sorry, that was a motorcycle. What I'll say
Got
is,
that all the time here too.
Phil's been doing this job for what, 12 years?
Oof.
I think,
Oh my
right?
God. Forever. He's been here
Yeah.
forever though. Oof. He's been here forever. He's
He
been here
did. He did.
38 years in this
I
job.
will. I
38.
will give him. Yeah, I'll give him. No, no, no. I'm not talking about in Microsoft.
Microsoft,
Even
yeah.
though working at Xbox, he's been there since Ed Freeze was there, and Ed Freeze was there trying to build the OG Xbox. So
Wow,
it's
shit.
been basically working at Xbox 25, but
Oof.
at CEO
12.
12, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 12
I don't know about
years.
you. I don't know about you, but I still do mistakes in my job.
Exactly.
Matter of
A lot
fact,
of us do.
I did one yesterday.
Uh-oh.
All right, I found it out quick, but I fixed it. Nobody's perfect at their job.
Mm-hmm.
Phil did a lot of mistakes, but I never thought that none of those mistakes that he made,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't think he thought it was mistakes when he thought about it. They just
Mm-hmm.
didn't come out as they planned. I don't think Phil never did something with malice in mind. I
No.
think he did everything in favor of the gamer as much as
Mm-hmm.
he could. We
Yeah.
had 12 years with Phil as
Oof.
CEO.
Yeah,
He
and
was a
Sony,
gamer. He was a
it,
gamer.
he
That's
was a
something.
gamer.
Yes, he is a gamer.
He is
I
a
mean,
gamer. He
he
is.
didn't pass away. He is a
Oh
gamer.
yeah, he is a gamer. He is a gamer. Yeah. That's true. That's true. He is a
We're
gamer
never
and keeps
we're
on.
we're never gonna get that back, Louis. We're never gonna get a
Mm-hmm.
gamer running the ship.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's
But
never
he
gonna happen again.
probably not. Probably not. Probably so down the. I mean, of course, because here's the thing, though. And I keep telling the chat. I mean, this is just a change of CEO, and I understand that people have their doubts and have everything. I mean, I keep always bring this up. Sony changed 12. I mean, five CEOs in the last 12 years, and
I don't. I know. People want to compare things. I don't give a fuck about.
yeah, we're not
I don't,
comparing it. We're not comparing. I'm just saying it, how stable this man was over there. He was doing a pretty
yes,
good job,
that is
of
true.
course. But the thing is that like all of us, not all of us, me included. A lot of us asked this question, like, what has happened? Like, for example, the other day when you were on here, you were talking about like you were talking like, oh man, I feel like Xbox lost a little bit of identity, needs to bring it back, stuff like that. I've heard that term from a lot of people out there. I mean, from the biggest fans out there, I've heard that too. I mean, I know you, Joey, for example, you talk about the 25th anniversary. Remember, we talked about this several times. Like the other day, I was in New Legal show and he brought it up, and I was like, man, I really forgot about the 25th. It really does like it's quiet. You know what I mean, Joey? It's quiet. And but the thing is though, how I see this girl, because we're gonna cover her email. She put an email out there about
Oh, you haven't read
humility.
the email yet? Okay, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna read the email right now because that's the data I was gonna move up to next. Because we already talked about how Phil left. He's retiring. It's been 12 years, and like I said, we love Phil Spencer. He's the man. But there was some things that we just didn't agree on, which is cool. But it happens to it happens. It happens, right? It happens. And especially nowadays, like people were asking Asha, hey, we want exclusives back, and I said, as of now, the way the industry is, I don't know if having exclusives is actually a good thing. Time exclusives,
Yeah,
yeah, but
I
what's up?
sorry to deviate a little bit, but behind the scenes, right?
Yeah,
Like the industry is not as
nope,
hunky
it's not.
dory that we think it is, right?
No, it's not. It's not. We said it so many times. Yeah.
And I'm not talking about only about Xbox, right?
Oof, it's everyone.
I was listening yesterday to, regardless what you think about what was said on the iLords, and I was listening and talking a lot about with Paris, and
Hmm.
they were mentioning a lot Dice, and Dice, they were repeating this a lot.
Hmm.
Investors are not investing in video games,
They're
and
not.
whoever's in video games are trying to save it
Mhm.
by trying to change the model because it's not sustainable.
Exactly.
And you can say, yo, you're full of shit, Sony's selling consoles, blah blah blah, Nintendo's doing great, sure. But a few months ago, Nintendo said it himself, budgets are getting uncomfortable. You got Blue Point shutting down, and you got Harman Holtz actually saying, in this ever changing climate and unsustainability, these are the words they're using.
These are what they're using. Yeah.
Phil has been saying for a while that things are
Hmm.
changing, they're just not growing, and then he's been saying that, hey, I have to manage a sustainable business.
Yeah.
Overall, everything he's been doing, that's basically like, hey, I gotta run a sustainable business. So just to close with Phil and my thoughts, Louis, just for a second,
No.
um, the ship was run for saved and run for 12 years
Years. Yeah.
by a gamer.
Hmm.
He did great, and he did a lot of great things, and he did mistakes. He gave us backwards compatibility. He gave us the Xbox Series X. He gave us Play Anywhere with Sarah. He gave us Game Pass. He gave us Play Anywhere, crossplay. He did a lot of stuff behind the scenes that, of course, we don't even know about.
Hmm.
Phil always looked like a good guy. I never met the guy, and I actually regret never going to E3. That's an
Yeah.
event
Same
that I
here.
will never live in my life
Hmm.
anymore. I regret
Hmm.
doing that.
Hmm.
But at the same time, we lived 12 years with a gamer.
Hmm.
Now it's time. A lot of people wanted him out. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, you did.
And regardless, you want Sarah in or not, she's not there no more. Guess what? It's time for a different face, and
Hmm.
it's time for a corpo face. OG Xbox was a bunch of renegades, gamers, but who was the president? A corpo. Then came 360. A gamer came as the face. Peter Moore came from Sega.
Hmm.
He was kind of a gamer.
Yep.
And then came Corpo, Donnie Matrick, even though he was a gamer making video games, but he was more of a corporate guy too.
Hmm.
Then we know what happened. Then a gamer came, Phil Spencer,
Yep.
and then we had what we had. Now it's time for another Corpo. It's kind of a cycle. I
No.
We're gonna talk about Asha, but I I don't want to throw the baby out of the kitchen.
I
what's
don't
the
know
baby?
what the term is though. That's new to me
Throwing
though.
the bathtub, some shit like that.
I don't know what the term is.
I forgot about the saying. And it's like Phil did a lot of stuff, that, but we have to move on. That's it. Phil is done.
Yeah,
We
we
on a few
got to
hours.
move on.
Literally, he's going in the building. Literally, and she's already.
Literally, she's already in there.
No, it's not. It's not 8 a.m. in Seattle. It's not
Oh, is
office.
that it? Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, but
Or maybe it is.
we
It's
know she takes over though.
it's
But
7 a.m. at Seattle right now. 7
oh,
and
it's
11.
7 a.m. Okay, okay,
Whoa,
okay,
whoa,
okay.
whoa, whoa! It's 7:11 in Seattle right now. God damn.
Hey, yeah,
Whoever,
we well, we're
whoever
probably
got the joke got the joke. Anyway,
oh, we're gonna have to check the time in Seattle. As soon as 8 a.m. hits, we're gonna have to say here live, "Welcome, Asha, as a new CEO," and we're gonna open a bottle of champagne. We're gonna celebrate. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna open that first too early to do
yeah,
us
it's 45 minutes to go for office hours right now, Louis.
office
Right.
hours. Yeah, I know, I know, I know, I know.
So maybe she's in really early. Maybe a lot of people is
Mhm.
in early because, hey,
Yeah,
you want to make
because
an impression with the new boss. Let's keep
yeah,
it real. A
you
lot of
know,
people do that. New
I mean,
boss, and people are like, oh, let me get there
I mean,
early. Let
yo,
me let me show that I'm working
I
early and
mean,
this You know the and it's when in Panama they call it lambones. Those who do that.
Lambones. I mean, let me tell you something, Joe. I
I don't
mean,
know how they call that
I
in
don't.
Dominican, but
I know it's Lambones, yeah, but but here's the thing though, Joe. I mean, when Asha coming in, I'll probably go get my best suit, look handsome, be like, hey,
yeah, 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 yeah.
hey, she's a beautiful lady though. We can.
But 7 a.m. is office hours. It's not
uh,
8 a.m. or whatever it is. I don't know. What is
yeah,
it?
no worries, no worries. Either way though,
It's
we're
nine
live. She's
to
coming
five
in.
or 8 to 5. That's the
Let's go
hour. There's
see
a
what's
song about
Seattle time. Seattle time right now. Seattle
no,
time.
it's 7:13. It has to be 7:13 right now.
Right now it's I don't know. Doesn't say anything. Uh-oh. Let's Google that up so we can have that info right here so we can know what time she hops in so we can say, hey Asha, welcome. All right, Seattle time. Seattle time right now is 7:13 a.m. As you said, Joey. We still got 45 almost 45 minutes, before she hops in into the
For
office.
unless she's already there, and if she's
Yeah,
already there, she would have tweeted it because
yeah, she was.
I think she's gonna be that kind of person. Like I think she's gonna tweet like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm happy to be in my first day at work." I don't know, but
Okay,
anyway,
so
anyway.
I'm gonna read the email that she sent, and I had to pick this information. Sorry, Chad, we had to pick this information because basically,
Oh, Ray Ray is here. I forgot to say what's up, Ray Ray.
Ray Ray in the building. Is Ray Ray here? What's up, Ray Ray?
And not only Ray Ray, thank you everybody in the chat for joining us. I know lost his power,
Yes. I
and the reality is he was taking a shit. He needed to take a
No,
shit. That's
no,
the
no, no,
truth.
no. If I listen, that chat knows if I gotta go take a shit, I will say I gotta go take a shit. They know that. I have no problem. Say I gotta go real quick because my tummy's rumbling. They know that. I'll say it though. No, no, but the power went out. The power went out. Took me a
Yeah,
while to get the internet going. It sucks.
I know.
And
I
of
know.
course, what we say though, and it's true though, I think the ponies, that were out here trying to attack that got blocked, they called the corporation, said shut down the power for Lou. You know how it is. You know how mad they get.
Yeah.
So, listen, chat. This is the source I grabbed the information from. And sorry I grabbed it from this source. I know we don't like them at all, but the email's on full here, and I wanted to read the full email. So, yes, I had to use the source of Jeff Keighley. Sorry, chat. I know, but the email's right here, and I couldn't get it anywhere else. So I'm picking it from
Really?
here.
The email's everywhere.
Oh, I know it's everywhere. For that, that's the first one I saw, and I wanted to go directly to where I first saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that way, so we got because Joey, we have like 20 articles posted for the show today. Not 20 though, but there's like 300. There's gonna be 300 throughout the week, so we gotta cover pretty much
Sorry.
throughout the week a lot of stuff that's happening. So, chat, here we go. It says here, this is the email that Asha Sharma says. She says, "Dear team, today I begin my role as CEO of Microsoft Gaming." This was all on Friday, right? She says, I feel two things at once: humility and urgency." Which is a good thing because we want humility
Okay.
out there.
Okay. Let's stop there. Let's stop there.
Okay, okay.
Let's start for the first paragraph. First
All
of
right.
all, first of all, I choose to believe everything she's saying in this email because I've
Uh-huh.
seen people take that email. It's like, oh, she's lying here. Oh, she's telling the truth here. Like, no,
Mhm.
you can't be, no, you can't choose what you think you want to choose,
Mhm.
or you think she's lying when the things you think she's lying. I'm going to choose to believe everything she says. So let's start with that first paragraph. I feel humility and urgency. To me, that sounds like I feel humbled to give me the job, but I feel urgent because I feel Satya is telling me, bitch, you better make money. That's what I feel like she's saying right there.
Yeah.
Right, continue.
So it says humility because this team has built something extraordinary over decades. Urgency because gaming is in a period of rapid change, which we talked
Satya,
about it.
make money, money, make
And we
money.
need to move with clarity and conviction. Of course, we got to make money because Joey, we all know how bad the gaming has been. The division has
Money,
been this.
make money.
Not just for Xbox, for everyone though. So here we go. I am stepping into work shape of generations of artists, engineers, designers, writers, musicians, operators, and more who create worlds that have bots, joy, and deep personal meaning of a hundred of to hundreds of millions of players. The level of craft here is exceptional and it is amplified by Xbox, which has founded in that belief the belief that the power of games connect people and push the industry forward. Thank you, Phil, for his leadership and to every studio platform operations team that built this foundation. We are
Pause.
stewards. Okay, I'll stop.
Pause. I feel like she's saying there because apparently she's been there for a while looking at things.
Yeah, yeah, she's been there for a while.
I think she said, "Okay, we have a good business.
Hmm.
We have a good product."
We do.
I, I think she's saying our foundation is great.
Exactly.
She's not going into a company right now that everything is a mess. No, that's
Yeah.
not happening. Let's
Mm-mm.
cut the shit, ponies. Cut the shit.
Exactly.
Like, every single studio is doing their job. Every studio has their heads. All these studios have been gutted already. So I think everything is a
What?
well-oiled machine right now.
What?
But maybe certain things needs to be changed. She's saying that the foundation, studios and games developers are great. What's happening, Louis? Don't scare me like that with that face. You lost power again.
No, no. I'm reading that Gen X Gamer says GTA 6 for 120 though. Uh oh. That can't be true though.
If that's true, I've been
Bro.
saying that for fucking 2 years and nobody believes me. Anyway, let's go to more important things right now. That is Asha, our president, right now. So
Yeah,
let's
right now. Let's read through this, and then we're gonna go ahead. If you guys find that source, please send it into our Discord. Pickles, if you get that, if anyone gets that source, please send it to our Discord so I can pop it in here. Pause, even though it sounded wrong, but we'll talk about that later. So let's keep going. So let's see though. Where was I? Build this foundation. We are stewards of some of the most loved stories and characters in entertainment, bring players and creators together around the fun and community of gaming in entirely new ways. My first job is simple: understand what makes this work and protect it. That starts with three commitments. Here we
okay.
go.
Stop there before the commitments.
All right.
Let's what the few words she said before. My job is simple: to learn what makes this tick
Mm-hmm.
and protect it. I
Mm-hmm.
think that sounds more of Phil telling her protect this business.
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
think this is Satya. I think this is more
Her.
Phil's like advice towards her.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
this is more Phil and anybody inside gaming telling her you got to protect this. Understand how the business work. Because
Exactly.
let's
Yeah.
keep it real. I hate this narrative. Oh, she's not a gamer, motherfucker. So wasn't Reggie Fils-Aimé, one of the most beloved guys in the gaming and Nintendo? That motherfucker came from BET or MTV, one of those two. And before that, he was on a shipping company. He was not a gamer. And then what did he turn into? One of the most beloved guys in video games. There's a lot of Sony presidents that weren't gamers, and they got into the job and they did a good job. Xbox, the original Xbox was run by all corpos, all of them corpos. None of them knew how to run a video game business. But okay. But I think this is just Phil telling her protect what we have, and I hope she does. Continue, Lou.
So real quick, because you guys, again, real quick before we continue with the email, I want to show you guys something. I told you guys I was going to be right about this. Here, let me show you something really quick, guys. So this fear factor of her not being a gamer, let's be scared. Look what it says here, loud and clear. Like I told you earlier before, I'm going to confirm this. Look what it says right here. Take Two Interactive CEO Charles Stanley has confirmed he is not a gamer and does not play video games at all.
Bro, I saw a clip of him yesterday.
Exactly. So, chat,
Literally,
take
I
the
literally saw a
idea
clip of it.
away
I
of.
literally,
Yeah,
I literally saw a clip yesterday of somebody like, "Do you play games?" He's like, "No, that's not my job." Literally, he said that.
he said that. He literally said that. Look how GTA 6. So, take that worry and dump it. Dump it in the trash can right there because that worry needs to go away. It's Charles Selnick, this man who has led GTA the way he has, is not a gamer. I mean, look, like I said, this lady's just jumping on the ship. Is the talking and the walking that, I mean, you can go ahead and talk the talk, but you got to walk the walk. Now, if the walk does work, then all that stuff of her not being a gamer goes away. But again, do not worry about this because even the Strauss segment, the
Sarah
CEO,
wasn't a gamer either. Sarah wasn't a
wasn't
gamer
a gamer
either.
either. And Strauss Zelnick, he is not a gamer. He confirmed it, and he's been there for years handling GTA. Look how good it is. Put that away, my chap. Put that away. Do not worry about that as of now. We're worried about that just in case along the way something goes boo boo. But we hope it does not go boo boo because we don't want that though. We want things to be better for us. So let's keep reading the email. Where was I? Chihuahua says, yes, that was a clip from a recent CNBC interview, 100%. So I was right here where it says first great games, right? Everything begins here. We must have great games beloved by players before we do anything. Unforgettable character stories that make us feel innovative gameplay and creative excellence. We will empower our studios, invest in iconic franchises, and back bold new ideas. We will take risk, which is a good idea too. We will enter new categories and markets where we can add real value grounded in what players care about the most. I promoted Bat Booty in honor of his commitment. He understands the craft and the challenges of building great games. Has led teams that delivered award-winning work and has earned the trust of game developers across the industry. You guys listening? So you want me to keep going, or you got something to say, Joey?
Um,
Real quick.
Gary, sorry, there was a truck passing by, and it was hard to listen with the part you were.
Mm. I was talking about how she's gonna create unforgettable stories, great games.
No, but she said something about the studios. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
No, I promoted Matt Booty and Art of Commitment. He
Okay,
understands the craft and
look,
challenges of building great
look,
games.
I know a lot of people saying that Matt Booty is failing upwards, that he's bad for his job.
Hmm.
I don't even know what Matt Booty actually does as work.
He's being the booty. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. All I know is that man has been promoted and he's doing his job. I don't think it's a good idea to fire that guy because he knows all the ins and outs of all these studios. He's the basically the only uh, like connective tissue right now when it comes to these developers.
Hmm.
He's well, yes, they you want to fault him of everything wrong about Xbox. That's fine. That you can do that, but at the same time, you can fault him for a lot of good things that happen at Xbox. Like, well, he's been mismanaging the studios. I've never seen him mismanage Playground. He's been behind that. Like,
Hmm.
uh, he's been there. So you can what you're saying. I'm just saying, let him do what he's gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna last there for longer either. Maybe she promoted him for now until she's like, hey, thank you, Booty, for everything you did. I already used the booty. Now I'm gonna kick you out. I don't know. I'll say is I don't know what Matt Booty does. He's failing outwards, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna talk bad about his job because people only think remembers all the failures, but
Hmm.
there's a lot of W's on that thing too. And if you saw the Double Fine documentary, and I know a lot of you did not because there's 30 episodes at 1 hour.
Hmm. Hardly didn't know.
That Booty was in the end, basically the end of that documentary.
Mm.
And the way he was speaking to the studio with Double Fine, the way the whole pandemic thing happened, how they were talking about budgets, and how he was approving everything to Double Fine. Double Fine was scared to ask for more money, and Matt Booty said, "Yeah, no, there's no problem. I see. In fact,
Uh
you
oh.
can delay the game." They're like, "What? Yes, we're gonna delay the game." Double Fine was ready to launch the game, and Matt Booty said, "No, don't launch it. Polish it." That's what he said, literally on camera. On a video call, and it was recorded on camera. Then they said, "Was that supposed to be recorded? We don't know." Uh, he said, "No, no. In
Oh,
fact,
what am I doing? Oh,
delay the game
cancel. Oh,
and polish it. And how about we launch it in October, something
I
like
was
that."
going somewhere else. I don't know what happened
So
here.
I don't know how that
Sorry
man
about that.
works, but people like to blame him for a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know.
All
Just
right.
because he doesn't talk, just because he's not a fun personality, just because he closed, maybe Perfect Dark was a thing that he tried to hold on and then he want to close, but he had to close it because it was bad. I don't know. But the guy is there. All right. The guy is there, and under his watch, the gears has come out. All the gears from the coalition has come out.
Mm-hmm.
All the Forzas of Horizons has come out under his watch. Those are not bad games. Those are not bad games.
Those are not bad games, no. No.
Psychonauts 2 was part of his administration. Those were not bad games.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, just like Phil, he had mistakes and he had good things. Continue.
Yeah. Let's keep going, my friends. So it says here, right? Where was I? Second, the return of Xbox. I know Joey's got a couple things to say right here. So it says here, we will recommit to our core Xbox fans and players, those who have invested with us for the past 25 years, and to the developers who build the expensive universes and experiences that are embraced by players across the world. We will celebrate our roots with a renewed commitment to Xbox, starting with the console, which has shaped who we are. It connects us to players and fans who invest in Xbox and to developers who build ambitious experience for it. Gaming is now live across devices, not only within the limit of any single piece of hardware as we expand across PC, mobile, and cloud. and cloud. Xbox should feel seamless, instant, and worth of the communities we serve. We will break down the barriers so developers can build once and reach players everywhere without compromise. Anything you got to say about that, Joey? About the second part of the email?
She's right. I think she's seen that Xbox is pretty much alone out there.
Mm-hmm.
And she's saying that the only thing that Xbox has right now are the fans.
All the fans, yeah.
And and she does. I think she's saying like, you know what, we can't abandon these fans. That's the only thing we got. The media's against us.
Mm-hmm. Somebody.
The industry seems to be against us.
Mm-hmm.
90% of the gamers are seems to be against us.
Mm-hmm.
Corporation seems against us because Microsoft. The
Microsoft.
government is against us. Well, not with Trump, but previous administrations is against us because Microsoft. Everybody's against us. Who does Xbox have? The fans.
Louis!
Yes, it has you, Louis. It has Joe Walker. It has Love Big Money.
Oh,
Yeah.
everybody
It
who's
has
in here. Yep,
It
100%
has El
fan.
Reyito, E Ranks, Pickle, Jube. It has all these people.
Everybody.
If I miss somebody in the chat, I apologize.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Everybody in
and,
here.
and and somebody in the chat like Joey, why do ponies see Matt Booty as a failure? I don't know. I see bots saying that Matt Booty is a failure too, but that's a different conversation. Just to answer your question. But
One question though. What did they see that? What I got a question though. What does that? I mean, they don't even see their own backyard as a failure. I mean, look, I mentioned this earlier. I mean, I don't know if you saw Joey the message that the detectives came out with and said, Blueprint was the one who pitched the idea of the service and Sony approved it. I mean,
no,
Sony gave it
I don't.
the green light. I was like, oh god.
Detectives, I believe detectives see it as much as I believe the pastor that said that the world was going to end 3 years ago, and then he changed the dates every day. Like I
Mm-hmm.
believe detectives see it as much as that dude, because one thing I noticed right away
Mm-hmm.
on Friday,
Was the goalpost
all
move.
these insiders that know shit did not know jack shit because they didn't
Mm-hmm.
know this was going to happen on a Friday.
Mm-hmm. And
And
I
I'm not
know.
talking about Jez, because Jez actually got information from the back of the scene. I think I'm talking about, oh, they know a lot of stuff. You didn't see this coming.
Mm-hmm.
All the insiders that know shit about Sony, quote unquote, know shit,
That supposed no shit.
got blindsided by fucking Blue Point.
They
But
did.
here's the
Wasn't
funny part.
expecting
Here's
that.
the funny part. They didn't know that Blue Point was getting shut down because even though they know everything, but now
Mm-hmm.
they know all the roadmap that Sony is doing. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we know because they pitched this, they did that, they're doing this. No, you don't know jack shit. So shut the fuck up. Same thing with the so-called insider bots.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, how come we got blindsided by this, but you already know what Asha's gonna do? You already have the roadmap. You know
Exactly. You know everything that's just gonna
you know,
do.
you
I
know the
mean,
storm is coming, because I hate that
mhm.
line. A storm is coming. Of
Joey,
course, the fucking storm is coming, bro. Last year we got a new boss, literally a new owner of the company. What do
Mhm.
you think happened? The old guard, the old bosses, the old supervisors, the old way of thinking moved away, and
Mhm.
new people came along. I'm
Mhm.
not saying they're bad people, but now I have a year working with them. They're doing actually a great job.
Huh. That's the thing. We got to give him a chance. I mean, Joey, it's kind of funny. I even said this earlier before, and not to this,
Ridiculous. It's like, how
and
do you
not,
guys know already? You don't know. Nobody knew Asha, but now you guys know what Asha's gonna
yeah,
do.
yeah,
Shut
yeah,
the
like
fuck
Ash is
up.
gonna do. I mean, come on.
Shut
I
the
mean, no,
fuck up.
exactly. I laughed so much when I read that stuff. I even told the chat this morning in a joking way, not making fun of Ash or anything. I mean, this lady has not even sat down in her office, not even let out a fart, and they already know everything that's going on over there. I'm like, come on, this lady's not even sat down there. Now you guys are taking like saying his dead is gone forever or something. I mean, she's not even sat there to say he's dead. And listen, like I told the chat this, it's going to take time, my friends. It's going to take time for us to see changes or anything. This is not like, oh, I'm going to go in there guns blazing and change everything, because if they do that day one, the internet's going to crash. I mean, Xbox is going to crash. It's going to be insane. Everybody is going to be like, oh, what the hell am I doing here? I'm out. Because, a lot, you cannot make quick decisions like that, especially with the box that's been out here. Why do you keep zooming and stop the camera? It's been out here.
How long
Is
did Phil? How long did Phil take to turn
to
the ship?
do oof a long time. I mean, he started
At least
2014.
2 years. At
2 years.
least 2 years.
Yeah, it took him 2 years to release the Xbox One X. At least the
I'll
Xbox
say
One X.
I'll say this:
Wow, took him a while.
this generation, Series X and the Play Anywhere stuff, the new console, that's
Mm-hmm.
Sarah's and Phil's work.
Mm-hmm. That
We will
is
not see any changes, or at least huge changes.
huge
We're
change
going to
for
see
a
some
while.
changes happening. That's true.
That's true,
We're
but
not going to see mega changes
mega
for a
changes
while,
for a while. No, it's gonna take
because
some time.
you can't be cutting shit right now. And
Exactly.
I know you know what? To keep with the email. We still got a lot to talk about, but keep with the email. Keep,
Okay, here with the email. So, third, future of play, though. Future of play. She says, we're witnessing.
I don't know. Oh, by the way, I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I don't know what that means either, but we'll read about it. We are witnessing the reinvention of play. To meet the moment, we will invent new business models and new ways to play by leaning into what we already have, iconic teams, characters, and worlds that people love, but will not treat those worlds as static IP to milk and monetize. We will build a shared platform and tools that empower developers and players to create and share their own stories. As monetization and AI evolve and influence this future, we will not chase short-term efficiency or flood our ecosystem with soulless AI slop. Games are and always will be art crafted by humans and created with the most innovative technology provided by us. The next 25 years,
Pause there for a second.
okay.
Pause there for a second.
I'll process it. What's up,
A
Jake
lot of
Williams? Good
people.
morning.
Here's the part that I don't know why people are reading this way, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this right now.
What's up?
This whole thing that she say no AI slop does
Mm-hmm.
not mean no AI.
Mm-hmm.
What she means, no bad, stupid AI.
Stupid. Stupid.
And if you know her background, because I've been watching a lot of her shit,
Mm-hmm.
most of her job was to create tools that uses AI to empower the developers. Meaning, AI is going to be used. Guys, this is the future. Right now, if I look at my WhatsApp, 90% of people change their profile pictures to profile pictures generated by AI. That's the trend right now. Everybody has an AI picture.
Why don't, can we create a Kirby AI version? I mean, Farq, are you
Stop
here?
it. Stop it. So the whole thing with no AI slap, she means literally what she's meaning. No bad AI slap
Right.
is going to
Yeah,
be
that's
used.
what.
We're going to
Exactly.
use good AI,
Mm-hmm.
AI that actually works, that is useful for developers if they want to use them or not. So
Mm-hmm.
stop it with oh she says no AI. That she did not say that.
Mm-hmm. So
But
let's.
and I like the phrasing of made by humans. I like that. I like
I like
that.
that. Yeah, that's a good
Personally,
thing.
choose to believe her in that point. So
Yeah. The next 25 years belong to the teams who dare to build something surprising. That's interesting though. The next 25 years. That's
that's
something that
that's
that's.
wishful thinking, I think, and I hope we got another 25 years.
I hope we do
I
too.
hope I have another 25 years in life. I hope.
Yeah, well, we do. Something no one else is willing to try and have patience. And let me see something. No one else is willing to try and have the patience to see it through. We have done this before, and I am here to help us do it again. I want to return to the renegade spirit that built Xbox in the first place. It require us to relentlessly question everything, revisit process, protect what works, and be brave enough to change what does not. Thank you for welcoming me into this journey, Asha. Yep. So that was basically the email, Joey.
Okay, this whole thing about she want to goes back to what Xbox was, to the Renegade era. Okay, first of all, I don't know if maybe she saw the documentary. I don't know. Maybe she talked to Seamus Brackley and those people. But the
Mm-hmm.
Renegade era was, hey, we're gonna do things that even Microsoft did not like. Like first, not putting the name Microsoft in the box because it was a detriment. It was a detriment to the fucking box. If you, they said it on themselves. Our worst part of selling our product is that Microsoft is in the name.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. So they said, "Fuck you, Phil." Not Phil. Sorry, my bad. Fuck you, Bill. And then the whole thing, Windows. Everybody was like, "Yeah, I want." You told me this was gonna be a Windows box, and they're like, "Fuck you. We got the kernel, what we needed. We got the brain, and we're not gonna use Windows." And Bill was fucking pissed about that.
Yeah, I remember that.
They were breaking conventions. They were making a box that was easy to develop. Like fuck
Mm-hmm.
what PlayStation was thinking. We were thinking on ourselves. Like I don't know if hardcore with the messaging, right? I don't know. I don't know if this day and age you can actually be that because Microsoft, Windows, but whatever. I hope she actually does it though. It's complicated. It's really complicated. But I choose to believe what she's saying. I for once not a. I know there's corporate speaking that thing. I'm not stupid, but I'm choosing to be optimistic. There's way too much negativity out there, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if he's frozen. Okay, he's not frozen. I was scared for a second. Um,
Wow, we still got a
I,
lot of news
I
coming in.
yeah, I know. I don't know what's happening. I haven't opened Twitter since I
Oh
woke
my
up.
God! It says this is from Charlie Intel. This new reporting on Xbox leadership changes. Xbox Anywhere was Sarah Bond's plan.
Yeah,
This is an
correct.
Xbox ad was her idea and offended
That's a
many internally.
yes. I'm one of those offended.
Hmm. Writing on the wall for Sarah and Phil to leave, people internally relieved that Sarah Bond is gone. Oh wow! I mean, that's
What
what
do
they're
you
saying out
mean?
there.
She is gone. She is
Yeah,
gone.
she's gone. Yeah.
What are you
So
talking?
again, we're gonna have, like I said, there's gonna be a lot of news coming out there, chat. I mean,
Wait, hold on, hold on. What kind of news is that? She resigned. She said, "Fuck this."
yeah, she's out.
She put her thing on LinkedIn, not on Microsoft blog. What are you talking about? She's gone. Of course, she's
No,
gone.
no, 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 no. What they're saying is that people are relived, like, oh, thank God,
Relieved.
relieved. Sorry, we just
I
relieved.
sent you. I sent
Sorry,
you.
relieved. Sorry, my bad. My
Remember, I
yeah, my
sent
English is
you.
bad sometimes.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
My brain switches sometimes back and forth for Spanish, and sometimes it's hard for me to speak.
yeah.
Louis,
What's up? What you saying?
I sent you something on WhatsApp on Friday. Remember?
Yeah, I know. I know.
You don't read what is said right there, but that
Yeah.
came from somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and
But we.
that is a really interesting thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's not far off of what they're saying on
Mm-hmm.
that thing.
Mm-hmm. No, but we cannot talk about it though because
I can't. We don't have permission to say about those things.
no permission, guys. I mean, even though I always told the chat, even though I know things or new things or whatever, I will never spoil you guys the fun. I'll just let the things come out as they come out though. That's I always say that
Let's
to
put it
everyone.
this way: whatever that article just said, that Louis just read, is
Yeah,
not far off that we already told him. By the way, on Friday, like when this whole thing blew up, I'm like, Louis, check this out.
just a hint. Oh, nothing. Joey sent me a picture of him dressed up as Kirby. That's it.
Yeah, I did, and
Yeah,
then
for Kirby picture.
it was horrific. The hint. Read the article. There's the hint. The hint is literally on that article he just read.
Mm-hmm. 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 So nothing else to say on the email,
Well,
right?
it's not that I want to tease you.
He does not want to
I don't
tease you.
have
No, no, no.
permission to say it
We
because
don't.
the
We just
person who
don't.
said that
Yeah,
I can't say I'm sorry, and I'm not
exactly.
gonna break that trust between that person
You cannot.
and Dirt and WBG. I'm not gonna do that.
We're not gonna break anything, my friends. Never. I mean, I'm like I always told you guys. I always tell you this. Like for example, I'll give you an example. Let's say if someone out there, this is an example, told me something's gonna happen to showcase. For example, big thing is gonna happen to showcase. Even though if I knew something, I would never spill it out because I hate when people go out there and throw spoilers like they did with Doom that I wasn't happy about because I was waiting for Doom for years, and that really kind of killed my mojo when I saw Doom. Because I was already excited because I knew it was going to come out. But either way, though, I wanted to like be a surprise. I don't want to ruin anyone's surprise out there. Never, ever, ever want to do that. So let's keep going. What do we have right here? Let's see. Oh, I accidentally left this thing. It went to Google. Sorry about that, chat. Oh, I don't think it's already on that screen. Uh-oh. Did I freeze again? Okay, we're good. Before that, though, shout out to the 65 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Let's go. So, Joey, question for you, my friend.
Mhm.
Do you think this is actually a good thing? Oh, you already said that, we got to wait to see what happens, though. So,
I don't know,
you don't know. We just don't know.
but I'm choosing to be optimistic.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
rather I rather let people speak by their work
exactly.
and the actions that they do. For example, I don't know what she's gonna do yet.
Hmm.
I know a
Hmm.
lot of people think she's a puppet for Satya, maybe,
Maybe. I mean,
but I don't even know if
it,
Satya's vision is the wrong one.
hmm
Because we can criticize him for all the things he's done, and I don't like that fucker to be honest. But at the same time, we already have a reign the kingdom of Phil was been run the whole empire for 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I love Phil, what he did, there was a lot of things that like, yo, what the fuck, man.
Mm-hmm.
So he already had his chance, guys. He had his chance. He did what he did with Sarah. The king and
Yep.
queen is down. It's over. King Louis is down. I'm talking about Louis from France, not you, Louis.
Oh, I was about to say me. How am I down though? But I mean, I never
He's
seen
out.
it.
Boom. Goodbye. Like now, we got to look at what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna attack her yet, and that's really unfortunate what's happening online, guys. Like the same things that Sarah was attacked by, with the whole DEI, her being a woman, her
Oh
being
shit.
black, all things that are absolutely ridiculous. Like, what is wrong with you, right? You can't have a woman as a boss. The color really scares you guys. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Mm-hmm.
Like, stop this. I don't understand
Stop this
that way
crap.
of thinking. And then you did it with Sarah. And guess what? Then you start loving Sarah. And then the racist motherfuckers out there say, "Oh, she's just there because Phil was, you know, the whole thing that with, that comment
Yeah, we
with
don't want to even
Champion
say that comment. Don't even
policy
say that because
and
I
Sam
just
was
that
really bad."
disgusted me when I heard that
But
comment.
guess
So,
what?
holy shit.
Now Asha is being attacked by the same fucking thing,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Like
calling her a
always.
nepo baby, like she's been there because of nepotism, and and it's like, guys, really?
Really, yeah.
And like you, and then you got the fucking guys, the other YouTube channels that attack every woman that they see. I'm like, I think these guys are gay. They see a woman and they're like, ew, like what's wrong with you, man? I don't know. I don't know. You already had a man in power. You hated him. Let's put a woman and see what
No,
happens.
because
Good.
that's the thing though. I never understood that area though. If we jump into that though, like seriously, I was waiting for my fire field chanters out there. Like oh, everybody wanted to see a field fire. Where were they? You know what they were doing?
Look, the people.
I'm like,
Look,
what
Juve,
was
I know you're
you guys
saying
asking?
Sarah's hire was suspicious. You're saying Sarah hire was suspicious. I think it would be suspicious if they hire me,
Yeah, I mean,
right?
or hire
Because
Lou.
if you look at Sarah, education alone,
Mm-hmm.
for the love of God, that is
So
mighty fucking impressive.
before we
What are
continue,
you gonna get out of me? What are you gonna a statistic? Fucking, I can't even say the word. From a community college thing, like really? No,
uh,
man. Like I'm not even close. Nobody. Now, most of us aren't even close to Sarah,
mhm.
and she know.
Let me see what else.
Maybe she was aggressive. Maybe the rumors are true behind the scene. Maybe she was too aggressive. Right? I don't know. But don't attack somebody just because of the fucking gender and fucking color. That's
Yeah.
stupid. I don't like that. Because imagine
So,
one of our daughters could be fucking CEO of fucking
mhm,
gaming of anything, and you're gonna
mhm,
let these pieces of shit attack our own daughters? What's wrong? Or sisters? Maybe our mothers? What's wrong with you? Like
mhm.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Like let the woman work. All right, she's barely gonna start her shift.
Yeah, we're
I can
15
bet
minutes
you right now.
away.
I can
15 minutes
fucking bet
away.
you right now. I can fucking bet you right now in Microsoft. She's sitting down with a coffee in her hand,
Like,
talking in a meeting.
like what
That's
we're doing
what
now,
Asha's
not a
doing.
coffee now,
That's what
but we know.
Asha's doing right now.
She's probably sitting. She's probably getting into her desk. You know.
Literally, she's talking to somebody, or she's in a meeting with a coffee on her right hand.
Yep. She probably is right now. You know, trying to
That's
get
what she's
everything
doing that
started.
right.
Yeah. You know, party Matt Booty's over there. Be like, Asha, what's next?
I mean, guys
That's,
in the chat, I this happened to WBG years ago. It's not that we don't want to read the chat. Sometimes it moves way too fast,
yeah.
and
Yes.
it's like
Moving
hard to
too
keep up.
fast.
And
I mean, we're getting up to 70 people here today, which is insane. It's hard to keep up, my friend.
that's
Sorry.
high numbers for us here. So I'm reading the chat. No, keep it wrong. I'm reading it.
Yeah, I've been reading it too. It's just too fast, too fast.
Yes,
So,
E-Rex. Sarah was absolutely qualified. So
mhm,
is Asha. That is correct.
mhm.
I like I don't know.
But look, here's the thing though, Chad. Here's the thing. There's gonna be a lot of things that we're not gonna know that happen in there, or probably will know because it all depends on what they will throw out there. You know, on what will how will they throw things out there? Because at the end of the day, though, there's gonna be a lot, and I do mean a lot of information going to be leaked probably, and some of it probably may not be true. Probably some may not be, some of it probably may be real. But at the end of the day, though, my chat. This is what I always tell you, and I tell you this with all the love in the world. Worry about what is next to play in line. What are you going to play next? That's what you should worry about. After you hear all this big corp talk and everything that's happening over there, just turn on your console, play your games after all that, and have some fun. That's what you got to do, my friends.
Juve, like, what's especially what qualified her to be number two at Xbox? I don't know. Ask her who. Ask whoever hired
Yeah,
her.
that's what I heard.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know
the
what
thing.
they were looking for when they
I don't
were
know
looking
whether
for.
when they hired it at that time, if it worked, if it didn't
I
work, we
don't
don't
know
know.
what they were actually looking for, and maybe she
Uh,
actually filled that. I mean, I don't
mm-hmm,
know, business acumen, maybe. I don't
mm-hmm,
know. Don't ask us that. Ask the guys who hired her.
mm-hmm.
Are you suggesting what you're suggesting? Just tell me
That
if you're suggesting what you're suggesting.
Let me see. Speaker and some things. Sometimes okay. Let me see. Let's go see. Chris Desert's in the Xbox store. Oh, it's in the Xbox store. Okay, okay. Because I read a little bit about that. David Cohen, can you do me a favor? Can you repost that comment that you said, please? Because listen, Chad's been on a run today. We have a ton of messages because a lot of emotions in here, which is cool. I got no problem with that, and a lot of cool conversations are happening too. So yeah, and we also have the fanboys jumping in here. Joey, we had like 10 fanboys already jumping in here trying to fight us. And of course,
Okay, okay,
my
okay, okay.
moderators got them sniped.
Wait. Hold on. Who you? I understand again. Then how can you say she was 100% qualified? How can you not say she's 100% qualified? We don't know.
We don't know. We just don't know that area. We don't know
We
that.
don't
Phil
know.
doesn't make
We
mistakes. He's
don't know.
perfect. He says
I'll
his
tell you
game.
this. I'll tell you this. And this is a fact you want to find out now. Ninja Gaiden 4 and the remake coming to Game Pass was made because of her.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
So
tell you that. She made
yeah,
that happen.
she made that happen. So let's
Play
see.
Anywhere, that is fantastic. That was her.
Mhm. So here's the thing that I said about Asha though, and I keep on saying this, right? This is a Windows wrap, and even though it's true though, I don't care.
Also, multiplat. The whole thing going multiplat. That was her too. But anyway, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine now. So I don't care if the new Xbox CEO is a gamer. I care if she puts gamers first, and that's the whole thing. Is not a gamer though. I mean, I don't care if the new CEO Xbox is a gamer or not. I care if she puts the gamers first, and that's the thing. We gotta look up into this. Like I said, right now, I mean, we're 11 minutes away to celebrate her jumping into the CEO office, sitting there, trying to get organized, putting her pictures of her family, whatever she has, she's probably sitting there getting things ready to start off her day as the CEO of Microsoft. We're 10 minutes away now, and this is the main thing that the Xbox gamers want. They want us to put us first. That's what they want, though. And this is something that I saw out there, and I saw it, and I was like, man, this is a great title right here. Because look, I know a lot of people. I even showed you guys this about Strauss Selnick. Strauss Selnick is not a gamer, and look where GTA is. This is today. So can she do her job? She be good at it? Will she be not? We don't know. Along the way, we will find out, my friends. We will find out. But the only thing is I gotta say is chat, worry about what you play, my friends. Worry about what you play. Have fun. Enjoy your games. Because listen, for now, we're gonna be getting tons of games to play. Game Pass is pumping. As of now, we're getting tons of things to do. And let's worry about that. But yes, I believe she actually is gonna do a pretty good job. I believe she will. Because one thing that someone said out there about her is that she really knows how to acquire users to the box though. She's really good at that. Someone said that. And
Growth, growth. Apparently,
growth,
she
yeah.
knows how to bring growth to whatever company she's in.
Yeah.
Apparently, she's really good at changing the public perceptions of the product she's been in.
Mm-hmm. And
Uh, Man, that's pretty much it. And when it comes to AI, because she was working in AI under Microsoft, her
mhm,
job wasn't public. Her job was more with the developers, making tools,
mhm,
AI tools for them, fixing everything that has to do with AI when it comes to the development side. But when the other companies that she was in, that she was trying to fix the public perception and bring in more users to the company,
mhm.
apparently she did that with flying colors. So there you go. Maybe that
See.
was her qualifications to be the new CEO of Xbox. I don't know. I don't know because I'm not the person who hired her. I don't. We weren't there sitting down like, who should we hire? Let me see. Let me hire fucking Louis. Louis, what are you gonna do? Louis will do this, this, and that. Like, yeah, we're looking for some other skills. Remember, they were looking for certain a specific type of skill. Maybe she
Mhm.
had them all. I don't
Yeah.
know, guys. I just don't know. But one thing I'm not gonna do is pretend that she's not qualified or educated enough to run a video game company. She's
Mm-hmm.
not
I
running
mean,
the nuclear. She's not running a nuclear plant or fucking or nuclear weapons, which is way more important.
which is more
It's
important?
just video games, bro.
This is just video game, bro. Yeah, exactly. He's not handling a nuclear plant. So David Cohen says this is good news. He says that Far Cry Blood Dragon has been updated for Xbox Series X and is on Xbox Game Pass right now. If you guys want to play that
Yeah,
game, go for it. That's actually good news for you guys who love Far Cry series and want to go back to it. Thank you for that, David. 70 people here on the show today. Please hit the like button. Please
yeah.
hit
I've
the
seen
subscribe
people.
button and also hit that bell.
Good to
Wow.
see new. I'm seeing chats from people I've never seen.
Yeah.
All I'll say is thank you for being here, for listening to our crazy stuff, crazy Louis and me.
Yeah, I knew Joey. This was good. Like today was gonna be like a hard show today because I know a lot of
Good
people.
thing I'm off. Good thing I'm off.
I mean, there's a lot of things happening. You know, there's a lot of things happening out there that we just don't know. Like we don't have the answer to because we have to wait till we see things come up. Things pop up. We can give our opinion, of course, and see where things are going. But there's like answers we still need to see happen. Like
Yeah,
for
can't be
example,
honest.
dooming and glooming on her this early. I mean, literally 7 minutes away. We cannot do that. It's too much. It's too much. I mean, look, there's a lot of things happening, and I think, and I have a feeling it's going to be for the better, or I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. So let's see though. On additional,
Before you change, like I'm gonna say this quote straight from Harvey Dent from The Dark Knight.
uh,
Like I think the night is darkest before the dawn, something like that. I think he said. I
mhm,
butchered that quote. My point is, she's coming in as
mhm,
like any boss in existence.
mhm,
She's gonna look at what she has or what everybody has. She's gonna start making decisions. A lot of fat is gonna be cut. A lot of people are gonna leave. Maybe some studios are gonna be gutted until she feels what she needs to work with. I'm saying that maybe we're extremely wrong or I'm expressing myself wrong, but we're gonna see certain things that we're gonna like. Oh, do you see? They're destroying Xbox. Maybe these are her decisions. Maybe she's seeing, you know what, this doesn't work. Why was this doing this for so many years? Get it out, whatever it is.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
this,
yeah.
why are you guys doing this? This doesn't work in her opinion or her way. You know what? Get it out. And there's maybe one or two things that we're like, oh, why you're taking that out? Why are you firing this person? Why are you closing this studio? Things are gonna happen that we're
Mhm.
not gonna like. But
Yep,
until her tenure ends, we don't know if her decisions are right or wrong. In
exactly.
hindsight, we're looking at Phil's work now, right?
Yeah.
In hindsight, I give a Phil, I'll give you. You had at least an 80% or 70% successful rate. I don't know what he said.
Oh man, this is funny as hell. I'm sorry. I just had to laugh though. The duck of death says Phil is free now. He can go DDT Tin Dog and crack it. Oh
He,
God.
he's under heavy MDAs.
NDAs. It's gonna
So,
take a while though for him to
but I
DDT.
really want to hear that motherfucker speak. You know what? I hope he writes a book. I'm going to buy that book.
Yeah, I will too. Like, oh, Tim Dog, the Tim Dog effect. What happened to us?
Man. Look, but
Oh
yeah,
Lord.
I'm sorry I'm
Oh
interrupting too
Lord.
much,
Oh
and
Lord.
that's feedback that I got, and I'm sorry that I speak too much. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You can speak. You speak. I mean, that's why we're here. We got to speak. We got to speak because, like I said, there's a lot of information out there. And man, 4 minutes away till Asha jumps in as the new CEO. Let's see what's going to cook. Let's see what's going to happen because there's going to be a lot of conversation. Like I said, changes will take a while. Mm. Let's see. Sarah leaving it could mean changes to the direction Xbox was going. Let's see what they do. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see, my friends. I really hope Phil uses his spare time to throw crack giver for eternity. I wouldn't. Nah, you know why? I think it's time to let go and just
The
leave those
chat
guys
is
alone.
moving fast. Wow, I'm
Yeah,
actually,
I'm
I'm
amazed though.
actually,
Like,
I feel,
this
yeah,
is
I'm feeling
crazy.
happy about that. Like I'm reading something and it skips. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, exactly. It's moving too fast.
And I
That's
know
good.
it's
That's
not
good.
compared to WBG, the chat, but you know, I try
Uh,
to read everything, and I apologize if we can't reply to
we
everybody.
gotta reply to everybody,
Plus, I
guys. I'm
see people
sorry.
talking about a vowel for some reason. Like, why are you talking about a vowel?
So yeah, I mean, look, that's what we want, though. At the end of the day, my opinion when it comes down to Asha, and I gotta say a couple things, though. I wanted to say this, here
Go
live,
for it. Go for
because
it.
I wasn't gonna go on Twitter and post everything what we want. I mean, look, Asha, I like what you're doing out there. I like how you're talking. Listen, it's fantastic. Talking to the gamers. I mean, even Larry Hibb, is it Larry Hibb? Am I saying it right? Larry Herb or Harry Hibb? Which is Major Nelson, right? Um,
Larry Herb?
is it Larry Herb or Larry Hibb? I don't know. I forgot the
No,
name. Sorry.
Larry Herb.
Is it Larry Herb? I don't know. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh,
Major Nelson. Larry
Major
Herb.
Nelson here. Thank you, thank
Salute.
you, thank you, thank you.
Oh.
Sorry, sorry,
Oh.
sorry, guys. Sorry. I imagine I even mix up Ralph Roger's name all the time, so it's okay. I mix things up. It's okay. It happens to me. Um, so like I was saying though, right? I mean, listen, Asha, go out there, sit down, talk, get the information, get everything, do what's right, get it going, get it pumping, right? Don't literally for the past few months I have heard this from a lot of Xboxers out there. They feel like Xbox is not there anymore. The leaders of Xbox was not in control. A lot of people felt that, So for advice though, show them that you're in control, show them that you have the power and really get the product going. Like for example, a lot of us literally says like people have forgotten about what the console is. Like there's no marketing on the consoles. No, there's not that much marketing on Game Pass. Asha, get that marketing going. Please do so. We need the spice. Another thing we need too, and I'm liking that you're out there kind of fighting off these trolls, right? Because you're fighting them a little bit, which is cool. Just don't fight too much. But at least, when there's a lot of spice out there, go ahead and throw your spice into that too. So we can start, having that power that we need. We need a backing from a big person out there for us to, throw in here and say, oh man, did you see what I said? Oh, and be happy for something that you said. Because seriously, sometimes it felt like Phil and Sarah were being tiptoed around or being stepped on. It felt like that. Because I always say, man, say something, bring up a fight. Say something quick. For example, how consoles are have been disappearing out there, or there's not that much consoles out there and stuff like that. We had to get Jez to get on top of that. Write about it, and Microsoft didn't say anything. It was so literally we need responses. We need things, in order for us, to talk about, to lead you guys into a positive side of things. And again, talk to the community. Community is really important because I know you mentioned 3 steps, and Major Nelson came out to do the fourth one, and that is partner with the community. Please do so and get Xbox going the way it was. We need that. We need a little bit of that rebellious side. And like I said, a new legal show, and I'll say this again: it's time to mix some of the old with the new. Let's get it going, Asha. Let's keep it awesome. I mean, I really
Get the super
like.
chat, Louis. Get the super chat.
I got the super chat, but Asha, I'm with you 100% because hey, why not? You're the new CEO. I'm with you 100%. But please make the right decisions. Don't go crazy. I mean, that's all I gotta say though about that. That's all I gotta say though about that. So really quick, Grumpy Shaman with the $2 super. Cha 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 cha. He says this is my new favorite morning show. Oh, welcome, Grumpy. Yes, we've been doing this for quite some time. This morning show has been out here for a while. I sit here and I read everything that's going on with the news. And like I always said, if I got a standard Xbox, I will standard Xbox. If I got a standard PlayStation, I will standard PlayStation. But at the end of the day, though, we're majorly Xbox fans here. We have fun. And the whole point of the show is
And
to have fun and have good conversations and just
yeah.
enjoy.
And thank you for the $2 super chat. And
And thank you for
also,
that $2
I
super
feel
chat.
actually humbled by somebody saying that their favorite
Yeah.
two of his favorite morning shows were part of it, and
Mhm.
that's like wow, people do care.
People don't care about us. Oh, God, we're so funny.
Okay,
Thanks,
with
man.
a 20 member. Wait,
Months.
20
What?
member, 20 months. Wow, thank you,
Thank you,
you,
man. That's
thank
awesome.
you for making those AI damn fucking images and clips. You, god
No,
damn it,
not clips, thumbnails though. Those thumbnails are spicy
thumbnails.
though. I like them
Yeah,
thumbnails. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I mean, I don't have to be taking pictures of myself every day. Like what? How's the pictures look like? Like
yeah.
those
Um,
weird faces. Dracula faces.
but Louis, you're right. It's like
Yeah.
I know that's the thing that I don't like about social media now lately. Like,
Too much negativity out there.
if you even like, you know what? I choose to I'm not saying I'm doing that, but I'm saying like if you choose to, you know what, to be optimistic about this whole situation and rally behind Asha, they automatically they're putting a label on you like, yo, you're a chill, you're this, you're that.
No.
You're like, what do you want me to do?
I mean,
Like,
because
I,
one thing I don't
because
understand, Joey, is sorry before you continue on going, is they say the Xbox is dead, but yeah, she hasn't even done something for me to say potentially go out there and say, oh, it's dead. How can it be dead?
she's
Because
done
she's
nothing.
CEOs?
She literally 2 minutes ago is
Oh
officially
shit, she's
2 minutes
officially.
ago she's officially our new CEO.
Hey, new CEO on the way. Well, on the way, no, it's on now. We got a new CEO, chat. Time to receive her, time to embrace her. Let's go. We got a new CEO right now in Microsoft. But again, she has not done nothing for us to say, oh, it's dead. I mean, a lot of people are telling me, well, you got to make an Xbox is dead because we saw that you keep on saying PlayStation is dead. I was like, why? Because it's changed CEO? I mean, if PlayStation, which changed CEOs 5 times in the last 12 years, if I did that every time they changed CEOs, I would add a lot of it. But they had changed CEOs so many times, and again, things kept on going the right way. Because what has changed on PlayStation? What? Oh, that you're not getting your exclusives. But you heard that when Jim Ryan was there, that you're not getting the same exclusives. You heard that for tons of times before.
Come on, big money. That's what he took. Like, yeah, like, she's in. Rip Phil Spencer.
R.I.P. Rival Spencer.
He's not dead, guys. You know what, man, Phil? I don't know if you ever gonna listen to this. And thank you for responding for my replying to my Xbox DM message on Friday, on Saturday. By the way,
Ah.
yeah, I said, hey, I only all I said, thank you, Phil, and he said, you're welcome. I didn't say you're welcome. He said, thank you, Joey. That's what he said.
Oh man, seriously, that's a nice gesture from Phil. I mean, look, listen, Phil is a nice guy.
But it's like, dude,
We
all I can say again, Phil, thank you. The job was not easy.
The job was
The
not
job
easy.
was not easy.
Not easy. I mean, staying because that's the thing though. He been quiet for quite some time. I'm like, whoa, where are you though? Like everybody's like,
I
where's
think
Phil?
what is it? Time
Well,
for you to rest, my friend.
time for you to
Time for
rest.
you
Yep.
to
Time for you
rest.
to rest. Have
Get
some
away from
fun.
this
Be with the
nonsense.
family.
Get away from this
Get
nonsense. Have
away
fun.
from Tim Dog. But after that, please, 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 if you're gonna DDT Tim Dog or Crack Gamer, please do a video because people all love to see that. But we all know
Yes.
that's not gonna happen
By the
though.
way, also want to
It's
say thank you, Sarah. I also
oh,
want to say thank you, Sarah.
I mean, to be honest though, you don't have to do it yourself. We'll just hire Randy Orton to go ahead and RKO them out there. I mean, we'll be happy with that too. But you got the money to do it. But
Uh, I'm gonna say thank you, Sarah. Also, I think
yeah,
we you weren't in this industry too much, but you did an impact, a lot of impact.
yeah, she did a pretty
You
good
you
job.
you
Good
gave
job.
us Game Play Anywhere, a feature that a lot of people think it was stupid. Not anymore. I hope Asha keeps that. You push Game Pass to high limits, to the
Mhm.
highest, and I know you did a lot of good things internally, regardless of what a lot of internal things are being said about you behind the scenes. But I also gotta say thank you to you, and that's it. Pretty much it.
Mhm. No, I
Um,
mean, look,
Good
it's
luck to you
okay.
guys, and let's move on.
Let's move on, my friends. Now we got a new CEO, so let's see what's the news going to pump out from beyond. And man, like I said, we have a lot of things to talk about, my friends, because this week is going to be full of Xbox stuff. Because I mean, Matt Booty already came out and said, nope, no changes are going to be made. Of course, I mean, come on, why
Immediate
did
changes.
immediate changes? I mean, come on, Chad. I mean,
No. Okay, hold on. But let me rephrase what he said. Also,
what do you
he
say
said
though?
no changes are happening when it comes to the studios and the game development. It has
Exactly.
nothing to do with upper management, baby.
Nothing to do with that. Yeah, of course.
Look. I think my one of my biggest criticisms has always been Aaron Greenberg. Has
Ooh,
always been Aaron Greenberg.
uh oh.
And to me, he's a man that has been failing up. So I don't want him to be fired or none of that, but I'm just saying, like, Aaron, please, for the love of fucking Christ, unto whoever God you do pray to, you have a fantastic product. You have outstanding services, and you have four unbelievable games:
Mm-hmm.
Fable, Forza, Gears, and Halo coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Get your thumbs out of your fucking ass and promote to the world the greatness of Xbox. Please, for the love of God, Aaron, do something that is worth our time.
Hmm.
Please, Asha, if you're listening at this,
Give the
can't,
power to
can't
marketing.
believe that I'm having this conversation more than once a month. People still don't believe Xbox is alive or what the
Hmm.
fuck Game Pass is. For the love of everything that is holy, you have these products. Promote them. Anyway,
Get that famous TKO Tyson punch in there. We need it. We need that TKO moment. We need to, like
Juve,
like
no,
Safo
no, no,
says,
no,
like
don't come with
Safo
the budget
says.
thing. Don't come with the budget thing. Nope, that's not true. Because even
Don't-
before that,
don't-
he wasn't doing anything.
So Phil, look what Safo says. Phil's a nice guy and was also in his flaw. I want Xbox to be more competitive. Stop folding to these journalists, media insiders, and Twitter weirdos. Like I said, get that TKO punch out there. We need it. We need
But you
those
know what?
TKO punches. We need it. We need it. We need it.
Yeah, we need that.
100%.
But you know what, Juve? You're right. You're entitled to that opinion too.
Uh, uh.
Because at the end of the day, you and me don't work there, unless you're somebody from Microsoft. You know something.
Oh yes, you probably know some.
But he's entitled to that opinion too. It's like
Yep.
maybe
Even
maybe
for Q.
maybe it's part of the opinion that Sarah actually did a bad job. You could be right.
Marketing is definitely still the weak point, 100% for arcade. Because look, I had this discussion the other day, and I say this again. How long has Game Pass been out there? How long, Joey? You know how long?
No,
Almost 10 years.
no.
No, no, no. It's almost at 10 though. When we were 2 years away from it to come out for
I
Game
don't.
Pass to be 10 years out.
This can't, dude. You can't be 10 years. Fucking shit. I'm
Yeah,
too
it's
old.
almost. I said almost 10 years. Almost. That's not
You're
10 years.
scaring the
Almost.
fuck out of me with that number.
No, don't joke. Game Pass.
At least 7. At
Yeah.
least 7.
Okay, I'll tell you right now. When did Game Pass start? Hold on, you'll see. When did Game Pass start? Joey, I'm not scaring you because we're old. It started in June 1, 2017, sir. We're almost 10 years into Game Pass. Can you believe that? 10 years in. 10 years into Game Pass. And something I even said, no, not 9 years, no, we're 10 years in, Malcolm Blacks. It started 2017, we're now in 2026. It's almost 10 years. And I always say this, what was Game Pass's big break? It was last year. Because of what? Because of Call of Duty. Call of Duty was the game that actually pushed Game Pass to its biggest limit that they said, wow, we brought in 5 billion. And of course, the other games helped. But it was Game Pass, it was Call of Duty that basically got Game Pass in a lot of people's mouths. I mean, how come Call of Duty had to do that? Why couldn't Xbox be doing that? I mean, Game Pass should be right now at least 70 million users, and that's one thing I'm really
Oh,
irritated.
that's a
I
lot.
mean, I'm just kidding.
Not,
I exaggerated that number though.
not even Sony has that in PS Plus.
Sony has like 132 members, isn't it? 102
No,
million? Is
no.
that a lie though? Oh, that's a lie. I'm sorry.
No. Active users, there's a difference.
Oh, active users. Okay. Oh, shit. That's not good then. But again, it's got to be up there, though. I mean, they got to be pushing, though. It's got to be at least a 40, 50 million, because I know it's pretty much at 40 right now, but it's got to be at least in 50 mil. But you got to
Uh,
market that
you know
sucker.
what?
You got to
One
market it.
thing
You
will
got to
be.
market it.
One thing that Asha could do and shut
What's up?
people up.
What she can
Actually,
do?
tell the numbers of Xbox. Like, all right, this is what we got. That would be crazy if she actually comes out
Oh.
like, why hide?
And not
That
be
would be
afraid.
crazy.
That'll be crazy. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to go out there and be like, what did y'all say about 25 million?
Well, if
Yee!
she comes out and says that, they're gonna say, "Oh, she's lying."
Oh, of course. Low and joy if Xbox marketing doesn't drastically change for the better, then the Xbox brand optics will stay in the same ship as exactly since years. We need the marketing. That's the only thing we always talk about. Even on my show, I've had people come in and challenge me for the marketing. No joke. I have people come in and try to challenge me for it. I'm like, bro, your point. Oh, they're actually kicking it. What sometimes I see the marketing going up. I will say, wow, it's going up. I see more marketing, but then all of a sudden it kind of like. And that's the thing that I really hate. Another thing that we've also said, Asha, please take note of this. You guys bring up a good news. Please stay away from that damn rake. I don't understand what rake is out there. I don't know why y'all keep finding that same rake.
I actually sent that a tweet to her. She
Yes.
hasn't replied nor liked or anything. Like, for the love of God, stop
Yes,
clicking
please.
on rakes.
Stop stepping on rigs. We're tired of those rigs. Like every time you guys, like, man, we were excited. We were there, like, yeah, like, man, the season is there. Oh, this is good. This is fantastic. And then all of a sudden, a week later, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later,
Oh, sorry if I butchered your name.
yeah,
TD314-B1C. If
yeah,
there's a way to say that better, tell us, please.
TD314. That's
Microsoft
it.
probably doesn't understand marketing for consumer-facing products. They are primarily B2B, business to business. You're
Yeah.
right. That's
Right,
one
right.
thing Jess have said it, and we all seen that.
Yeah, we'll see
Like
that. Yeah.
Xbox, oh not Xbox, Microsoft is it's a enterprise type of product. They don't know how to promote consumer products, and that's actually true. And I agree with that. They have to fix that. I don't know how, but they have to fix that.
You
There's a lot of chats. Maybe that's why Microsoft struggles to marketing. It could be that marketing costs money. Yeah, marketing is expensive.
we
Like
know
we
that.
know all this when
We
it
know
comes to
that.
movies, the budget of a movie is something, and then double it or triple that, and that's the marketing.
That's
That's
the
insane.
marketing. Yeah, that's
And
insane. But
maybe Aaron Greenberg was been hold all this time because he didn't have the budget. I don't
exactly,
know.
you don't
I
know.
don't know. All
Hmm.
I know is there's a lot of free marketing you could do in
Exactly.
social media,
Media, yes.
and they don't do that.
They don't do that. They don't do that. They need to take charge of that. But here's the thing, though, Jubei, it's not the ponies. The thing is not the ponies because I'm not talking about ponies, because this is not a conversation about ponies. It's something that we all see because we need that. We need that marketing power behind us so we can, go out there and talk more about this, though. That's the thing, though. And listen, as an Xbox guy, I'm telling you because listen, I've been on Twitch. I've been on several things that are gaming wise, and I don't see that much marketing. Like for example, my Amazon though, every time I go to Amazon and turn on the Fire Stick, at least I see the Xbox commercial on Amazon. But if I go to Twitch, I don't see enough marketing on when it comes down to Xbox. I see more on PlayStation, blah blah blah, Nintendo, and all this stuff. But I don't see nothing when it comes down to Xbox. Like literally, they need to pump. They need to go where the gamers are and say, "Hey, we're here. We're alive. We're cooking. We're kicking ass. We got all this. This is what we have. Come over here and enjoy what we have." Though they got to. They got to. That's the thing, though. And it's nothing wrong because listen, I don't care what they do on PlayStation side. Seriously, I just don't care for it.
Well, yeah,
To be honest.
I don't give
Um,
a fuck about
yeah,
PlayStation.
exactly.
I know sometimes in WBG we talk about PlayStation, but most of the time when you're talking about PlayStation,
Yeah,
to me it's like, oh my god, kill me now. I
kill me
have
now.
no interest in what they fucking do over there.
Exactly, exactly. But they need to pump it up though. They need to pump it up because we need it. Like for example, we have a 25th anniversary now. Go, we need it. Come on, go,
Oh,
go, 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 go.
I don't know. No, that's.
Yeah.
I asked that to Paris,
Hmm.
and of course he doesn't know because nobody knows.
Nobody
Now,
knows exactly.
now
We don't know
now I'm
nothing.
gonna ask you this, Louis.
What's up?
We are in the 25th anniversary of
Hmm.
Xbox.
We are in it right now.
What do you think they're going to do now?
I don't know. I'm
Because
in this spot right now.
under Phil and Sarah, I've been telling you, this is gonna be a wet fart. I'm not expecting a big event. I'm
Exactly.
not
You said
expecting
it. Yeah.
any of that. I've been saying
Exactly.
that, and a lot of people are like, "Nah, Joey, you're crazy. It's 25th anniversary." Now Phil and Sarah is not in the building. Like literally 15 minutes ago, Asha is the new CEO.
Yes.
What are they gonna? What kind of thing are they gonna spend money?
Hmm.
Is her job to make money, spend money? I don't know. So you guys, I want
No.
to know what people in the chat. The 25th anniversary is an incredible milestone.
Hmm.
What are they gonna do now?
What are they gonna do now? Yep. 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 I mean, that's the question, though. I mean, we listen. We need something big so we can be out there and say, "See, yay!" Get us pumped up. So again, like I said, Asha, talk to everybody. Sit down, pick up your information, and do what is right. If you got to do what is right, we're gonna be happy. If you go the wrong way, we're gonna be out here saying, "Hey,
What
Asha,
if?
what's
But
up?"
what if the right thing is
Mm-hmm.
actually destroying what was built?
Stronghold was built. Ooh, shoot, that's the
Because we
thing.
won't see that. We won't understand that. Like, why are you doing
Yeah,
that? That was actually cool.
yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
it's like the Doctor Strange thing. Like in order to win, he had to give the time stone away to Thanos
Mm-hmm.
and wait 5 years and get our ass whooped. Half of the people got wiped out for everything to come
Oh
together and
shit,
actually win.
man, that's a
Like,
comic
what
joke. We
if
don't
this
need
is
that in our life,
exactly
though.
what's going to happen? I don't know. And people in the chat, I'm sorry if we're not reading your chats. I'm
Why would the 25th anniversary of Xbox be when you consider the two or three? Listen, I got to that's another thing, Doug, of that because that's different though. For like the last, like I sit here and I look at this generation when it comes down to Xbox. I mean, Xbox when it comes down to games, they really have been doing a good job when it comes down to that. I mean, and pumping up that Game Pass has been fantastic though. But they're still, but they're still missing that spice though. We need that spice, and that's something I like about her. How she's out there, like for example, she was called a robot, or this is like an AI tweet. She said, "Okay, response beep bop beep bop." I laughed my ass off with that beep bop beep bop. I was like, "Dude, you just got destroyed. Pack it
Yeah,
up, get it on." I mean,
I'll say stop doing that.
yeah, and I'll say stop doing that
You
to
know
you.
why?
Why?
because the internet never forgets.
Oh, I know they never forget, of course. So
They're
they
waiting
gotta
for her.
watch out. Yeah, they're waiting for her. Yeah, they're
The
waiting for
woman
her to
hasn't
mean.
done one thing yet, and they're
Yep,
already attacking her.
yeah, they're already attacking her. Yep, they're already attacking
And
her.
that's
That.
unfortunate. So she
Yep.
got to be careful. She's gonna learn real quick how toxic this shit is. The
Hmm.
cesspool of Twitter.
Whoo! It's so toxic as insane. I'll be right back, Chad. Let me go get some water. I'll be right back in a second,
Don't
Joey.
leave me alone, Louis. Don't do that.
No, no, let me go get some water, man. I'm thirsty. I'm drying
Yeah,
up here. I
no,
need some
go
water.
ahead, go
I'll
ahead.
be right back. I'll be right
You
back. Hold
gotta
on. Wait,
announce
hold
Game
on.
Pass
Hold on.
numbers
I'll
and
be right back.
consoles or what
I'll
she's gonna
run.
lose. The only way it is up. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Dicky. If I'm saying that name right, C Dicky. Facts. And we all love Xbox games like Hell, Hellblade 2, and South of Midnight. Joey, does the return of Xbox means the return of selling actual console bundles for first party games and not just some temporarily giveaway? I hope it means that. I hope it means that. I hope it means a p- look, Game Pass exists. I don't think day and day is going away. Maybe it does. I don't know. But I've never understood why you don't bundle these games with the consoles. Because a lot of look, let's keep it this way. A lot of consoles are bought because in the packagings it have a game on it, and people are like, "Ooh, it comes with this game." So it's like I don't know. Bring bundles back. I don't understand. I never understood why. There's a lot of decisions that Phil and Sarah did that I don't understand. So hopefully Asha addresses those or makes it worse. Either way, Xbox is getting the spotlight because Xbox is the master dude. Not even 24 hours Blue Point lasted, and then fucking Xbox is like, hold my fucking beer.
Yeah, I hope my beer.
Xbox is
Yeah,
a diva.
step on the brake.
Xbox is a diva. All the spotlight must be on her. That's
Yeah, it's
Xbox.
weird. Yeah, all the negative and the positive. At least we need some positives out there, and I hope that a lot of these journalists out there, right, they really take this and make it a positive, and do what's right though. Jay Reezy with a $2 super cha 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 cha. Joy and Phil. When Phil retired, not the CEO, not the CEO.
I remember that when that happened. That was a Friday.
On Friday, yeah.
I see Shinobi's DM tweet. I'm like, no. And then I saw source IGN, and I'm like, get the fuck. IGN doesn't break anything. That's a fucking lie. And then I opened the article. I'm like, who's writing this bullshit? And I see Brian McCaffrey. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Hmm.
And then for at least, I'm not gonna lie, for at
Hmm.
least 10 minutes, not one site said anything. And I'm like, what the fuck? Is this real? And I'm sending this to the DM, to the DM we are in. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Nobody say, yo, wake your fucking ass up. And then I'm seeing everybody pile on. And I'm like, yo, wake up, wake up. Dirt didn't say anything for an hour. Sean didn't say anything
For an
until the
hour.
next day.
Mm-mm.
Ray wasn't even responding. None of you fuckers were saying anything. Louis, are like, what the fuck? I think
Yep.
I texted you like, hey. Nobody
Yep.
said anything. Because I think all of us were just fucking in shock.
Yeah, that was a shock though. I mean, that was like, listen, if there. Look, I got, like I said, step on the rake, and I'll say this right here, right now. Step on the rake. Look, if someone told me this is a nut punch, I said something else. I went beyond that. I went beyond that. I said this is not a nut punch. This is like I won't say the name, but yeah, oh my god, yes, it was crazy. Like we were just like, okay, so what's next though? So what we did was, I mean, the correct thing to do, because I know a lot of people went out there live, and like I said, they were asking me, Lou, are you gonna go live with this? I said, nope, I'm not gonna go live with this because I gotta.
You getting a last super. You got it
I know.
super chat.
I'll get the super chats right now. But I didn't say I'm not gonna go live because listen, this is just a change of CEO, and we've seen change of CEO happen in the history of gaming. It's happened again and again. So is this like negative news, bad news? I don't know yet because we gotta collect the info. There's info out there that's gonna be
Louis,
poured out.
even this is a different kind of type. This is a
I know.
different this is a different type of change of the
Oh, I
guard.
know, I know. This is a different type of change though. But the thing
But
is, Joey,
we gotta
we got
respect the change, Louis.
we
We
gotta
gotta
respect
respect the
it.
change.
We got
We gotta respect the chat. Get the super chats.
Okay, so John TJ with the $2 super. He says she is what Xbox needs. Fight me. Oh, TJ says that.
I agree
Oh,
with that. If she's fighting for us, good.
yeah,
Love it.
good. Love it. More fight. Come on. More fighting out there. Freddie Fox, 8921, the $5 super. What if Asha does what Phil wouldn't have Xbox exclusive content only on Xbox, like exclusive skins for COD, just for Xbox console? That would be a huge win. I mean, she
That,
could actually do that,
that,
though.
that's actually a theory
The
out
theory,
there,
yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
not confirmed at all. It's not a rumor. That may okay. The whole thing of going
Yeah.
full exclusive again, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, because of the way the market is
Nor
right
I
now.
want it anymore, and
Yeah,
because
exactly.
the realities of the business right now and the industry is fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's
These
fucked
people
up.
need to make money.
They
Now,
need to
I
make money.
do
Yeah.
see in that theory. I like that theory. I do see of them. Yes, okay, we're going multiplat. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But Xbox is going to have exclusive stuff. COD is going to have exclusive skin, exclusive weapons. Avowed maybe is going to have no more like enhanced for the PS5 Pro. Fuck the Pro. You're getting the regular version. All right. That's what I hope she does. Right. Like respect the Xbox consumers a little bit more. Like if they're getting a game on Game Pass day one, and PlayStation is getting the same game from a third party, that Xbox has exclusive stuff. Go back to that mentality of yeah, you can share the game. However, Xbox should be taken care of first.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox consumers should be taken care of first, and they
Mm-hmm.
should have things that entice the consumer to stay on Game Pass. That's what I think she should
Mm-hmm.
do. I don't believe the third party thing is going full exclusive is going to happen ever again.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, stranger things has happened before, so
And
let's see
that's a
what
good
happens.
show too. That's a good show too. If you guys have not watched Stranger Things.
Fantastic show, terrible ending, but fantastic show.
Oh no! Don't tell me it got the ending of Game of Thrones. Please don't. Please don't.
I think it's worse than Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay, okay. No, never mind. All right, it's chat. Go watch the ending. It's good. It's okay. Let's keep going though. I don't know why I asked that question though. So David, oh here it is. Never mind, David. I found it. And plus, even PlayStation has its terrible marketing again, dating back to 2006 with PS3. Although the PSP was really cool.
Well, hold on.
That's
What is that? Look, COD can't get exclusive stuff because of the FTC. Fuck the FTC. You know
yeah,
why?
it's man.
Because
Yeah,
the
hell
bitch
of
that the bitch that was actually chasing Microsoft for that shit, she's not even there no more.
exactly.
And I
I'm
don't think.
gone.
Look,
Away.
besides, I don't think they're even worrying about that shit. They got other shit to be worrying about right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. And that is to
Like
keep
Trump
alive.
is doing. I don't know what your political inclinations are, but
Yeah.
they have a lot on their hands with Trump right now. So worry about that
Yeah.
shit.
This kind of makes sense. Like exclusive COD skills won't hurt the game itself, but will share competitive idea. Okay, COD as an example for another Xbox first party games definitely can. I'm too concerned about the industry and changes to worry about exclusivity. Yeah, that's the thing though. That's the thing we gotta focus a lot on these days, right, chat? Because look, I've been talking about this for a long, long, long time. Because look, I know a lot of people say Xbox is dead. Oh, it's someone is doing the worst one out
Yeah,
there,
died
and
again.
and and people keep on saying that, but I'm like, bro, if it was only Xbox, then you're right. But the thing is, you got Ubisoft laying off workers. Not, yes, just yesterday alone, Tencent shut down a studio. They did. They shut down a studio, my friends. They shut down a studio yesterday. No joke, they did. So again, this is happening a lot everywhere. And and I know now because I've been talking about this for the longest of time. I finally got some stuff to back it up. Because there's some people still out there that don't believe on the stuff that we say or talk about, that man, these single player experiences, these exclusive stuff and all this shit is really causing a commotion. It's not really bringing up the cash, and we don't want it to die. Take for example what happened with Blueprint. We talked about this on Friday. So I don't know why Sony didn't send Demon Souls to PC. I don't know why they didn't send it elsewhere, because it would have brought in some cash instead of shutting down the studio. Good studio shut down. And now I also saw that someone is looking to hire them to work for them, which is a good thing. But at the end of the day, though, we just this generation, I keep saying it, it's a weird generation. A lot of things have changed. A lot of people hasn't embraced it yet. Some of them did on Thursday or Friday, because they did on Thursday for a while, and then on Friday they're back to PlayStation is the best because of what Detective T says about Blue Point. Still, Sony greenlit it. Sorry, it said greenlit it. Sorry, they greenlit the project to say God of War, service, because that's what they wanted. Instead of saying no, Blue Point, focus on remaking. Why don't you do this game, like for example Bloodborne, which that's what every PlayStation fan wanted. But it is what it is, chat. It sucks, that we're seeing this happen. A lot of studio shutdowns, a lot of things are happening out there that they don't bring up. And now, after Blue Point shuts down, they decided to talk about it, just to give back the argument to PlayStation, right? Just to try to
I,
get the. Oh, God, it's crazy. Base
I
console
see
where
that.
gamers.
Yeah, I see Def Leppard saying Halo needs love, some love. Yes, I
Yes.
think Asha, and she kind of said in her points, she has to do good by what's important. What
Mm-hmm.
are the games? The games are the most important thing here, and
I
us.
got to get my Twitch
If
open.
she goes, she does good by the developers and the studios, and she does good by us.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox will be fine
Yep.
because it's like the saying that the movie like build it, and they'll come. That's basically what you'll do. If you
Mm-hmm.
build great games and you don't make stupid decisions that is anti-consumer, believe me, the few Xbox fans that you have left are gonna stay, and maybe you will attract new people.
Yep. And that's what
Because
we need to do. Attract.
in the world right now that we live in, that everything is being, dude, you're gonna be charged by walking, by thinking,
Mm-hmm.
by opening your fucking eyes. When you're being charged by everything, the slightest thing that is a pro consumer, people are gonna be, hey, you know what? I'm going there.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just go do good by the developers, by the humans making the game, and do good by us, and I
Mm-hmm.
think you'll be fine, Asha. But of course, every she's gonna her decisions are gonna be made, Louis,
I feel so. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people, but at the end
and
of
we're
the day,
gonna
though,
eventually it's gonna come a morning. We're gonna wake up and we're gonna be like, fuck, it's gonna
fuck, here we
happen.
go. It's gonna
It's
happen.
gonna
Yeah, it's
happen.
gonna happen though. We're gonna wake up and be like, shit, damn, again, another bad news. I know. But again,
I don't think Halo's been treated poorly by Halo Studios. I
mm-hmm,
think they had the bad ideas when it comes to Halo.
mm-hmm,
I don't think no developers in there like, oh, you know what, I'm going to sabotage this
yes,
and
yes,
this IP. No, I
mm-hmm,
think they just had bad ideas when it came to Halo, regardless if I liked Halo or not. Because I honestly, I don't hate 343's Halos. I
no,
don't hate them like a lot of people hate them. Like I love fucking Halo Infinite. I love that game.
mm-hmm,
Halo 5, that is great, but that multiplayer fucking shit. A lot of people are like, you know what, this multiplayer was fucking fire. Warzone inside Halo 5 was great.
mm-hmm,
I love Halo 4's campaign.
mm-hmm.
So it's like I know Halo's a different kind of beast though. Like let's see what happens. Like
Let's see what happens though. Like I said, we
COVID
gotta.
has barely half hour in the building.
I
Let's
mean,
see.
yeah, it's barely half hour in the building. Let's see if some negative, Everybody, I mean, already Kotaku came out and said Xbox is. I'm like, how is this dead though? I mean, yeah, it has,
Let's just noise, clickbait. I mean, how many videos have Dreamcast died? Look, how many videos have Dreamcast guy done? Like 15 already? I don't know.
no,
Uh,
probably 100 by the time we're done with the
I
show.
bet I bet after each video he have jacked it at least twice or once.
I
Every
mean, he
time he
put
said
steroids
Xbox
on
is
it.
dead.
Mm-hmm. Oh
So what
wow,
more news? Look, you know what? I'm gonna open
wow,
Twitter. I'm gonna open Twitter because it's scary.
wow. See, like I said though, wow, this is wow.
What
This
happened?
is oh. Now we know why Bond left though. We're gonna bring it up right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's read this upon this.
What is happening? I'm just opening. Okay, finally sharing my thoughts. That's thoughts. Jess Gordon. Breaking news: according to Jess Gordon, Microsoft is reporting considering adding World of Warcraft, Fallout First. I don't know what Fallout First is, and Minecraft Realms to Game Pass Ultimate to increase value following the $30 price hike. You know what? Fuck it, let's do that. And Tom Warren, Microsoft is hitting the reset button on Bond's Xbox strategy. Read that, please.
Oh right,
Read.
but that I'm open, I'm throwing my arms up because of World of Warcraft.
This is a criticism of Sarah
Oh,
Bond. This is a
all right.
criticism of Sarah Bond. This
On the
is an Xbox.
report.
This is hold on. This is a criticism from Sarah Bond. This is an Xbox. This is an Xbox. That's an Xbox. This is an Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That
Yep.
was stupid. Never liked it.
So here we go. A new report from the Verge Senator editor Tom Warren has just released, and it gives us insight just what went on at Microsoft with the recent leadership change announcement. First saw Microsoft announced Phil Spencer's retirement, introduced a brand new face to the public as the new Microsoft CEO Sharma. Okay, let's keep reading beyond that. Curiosity omitted was President Sarabhan, who rather unceremoniously left the business entirely and didn't feel quite right. Okay, we got that. Thomas reported inside of Microsoft, a big leadership Gamecast. Some of the new lights, someone down on Friday. Okay. Specialization led to months of careful, successful planning. It was announcement on Friday. Okay, we got that. It turned out that led Sarabhan before eventually sharing a farewell memo. Okay. It turned out that led to Sarabon's team playing catch up before eventually sharing a farewell memo. Elsewhere, Tom Warren was additional details on some of the intel disagreement with Bonds. This is an Xbox campaign. When it turned out, May give some indications to why she didn't end up in the CEO position as many had expected. As per my discussion online, a special episode of Headlines, we saw our team reacting to the news that had some things to say. I had heard some similar things. This was all the part of Xbox Everywhere strategy that Bond had been pursuing, a vision that moved the Xbox brand beyond its roots in console hardware. Months later, this is an Xbox campaign launch with commercial that positioned phones, tablets, or as an Xbox instead of as just a console. It was a confusing campaign, and I'm told it offended many Xbox employees internally. Additionally, there's a mention of concern that some of the employees at the Xbox that Tom's been speaking to, it all links to the AI role with Microsoft. However, speaking with the folks at more directly familiar with Asha Sharma, Tom writes, those who know Sharma better describe her as enthusiastic, willing to learn, and very capable of getting teams to execute the clear vision rather than coming it in as a product executioner. She also has the history at Instacart and Meta of overseeing platform launches and getting people to use products, the type of user acquisition that Xbox has failed at in recent years. Interesting though. Whether it will play positively of Xbox remains to be seen. There's certainly plenty of negative reactions to wade through out there, though we're opting to at least extend Ashes a little grace. There's tons of link over there on the page as well as we read. Go check it out. How do you feel about the latest internal changes? Okay, we're done with that then. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. The whole thing. I think it's the whole thing about the strategy of. I mean, I'm not against of her promoting Play Anywhere, but
exactly.
I don't.
But
I don't think the way to promote that was
this is an
this
Xbox.
is an Xbox. This is an Xbox. You don't need to buy the console. I think that was a terrible idea to do that because
Hmm.
you're undermining your hardware.
Hmm.
I think the way,
Or at least explain how is this an
well,
Xbox?
yeah, and they explain it, and it was dumb.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it's like I think the way to promote Play Anywhere, like
Mm-hmm.
this is Game Pass and this is Play Anywhere. How can you play?
Yep.
Buy this device, buy this device, buy this
That's the
device, buy
best.
this
That's the
device.
best. Mm-hmm.
Make people say, "Oh, I need this to play that," not the message of, "Oh, I don't need nothing to play your games."
Or at
That
least they, in order to understand this, start by buying this device right here,
yes,
the box. Oh, we
yes,
enjoy.
yes,
At least for
not
that.
like not the whole message of you don't need nothing to play our games. That was a terrible to me. Like, don't do that. Why? And then you're complaining, well, we're 9% down on consoles. Like, how? What do you fucking expect? You told people don't buy this.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand consoles don't make money, but consoles do give you an entry to the store
Mm-hmm.
where people spend money.
Mm-hmm. 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 Man, it's getting like I said, like I told you guys, we're gonna have
Retro
a
Gamer
lot.
89, you have all the right to say that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
happy Sarah's bond is out. You have all the right. At the same time, I'm not mad or angry she's out. All I'm saying is, hey, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm
Yeah,
not
thank you
mad
for all the
or
work,
happy
though.
that she's out. I'm actually neutral in this. I'm
Yeah,
hey,
thank you for all
things
because you
happen.
just things
I could
happen.
get
Yeah,
fired tomorrow.
yeah. We don't want
And
that
people
though,
are gonna
Joey.
cry for me? No. So it's like she did what she did in her 10 year on Xbox, not even 10 year.
I will cry,
Uh
Joey. I don't want you to be on the street, man. I'll be sad. I'll
I
cry
will
for you,
not be
but
in the streets.
yeah, no, no, no. But I know what I mean,
I'll,
though. I don't want you to
I'll land on
be
my feet. I'll land on my feet.
okay. Okay, I don't want you to be out there, because I'll be sad though. Oh my God, Joey, we got 82 people here on the
I
show.
know. No, and I'm trying to
Oh
read the chat.
shit,
Somebody asks a question, then another question comes in, and then another question comes in. It's really hard.
it's really hard, Chad. It's really hard. We're sorry, Chad. We're trying to keep up the best pace we can, my friends. We love you. We love you. Oh Lord, we love you. But man, 82 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Also hit that bell. Go for it. Please do so.
Okay,
That's
so here's
amazing.
another thing that on new CEO
Uh
Asha
oh.
Sharma on her internal vision, she's not perceived. Okay, this is from Hasador Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
She's not perceived internally as someone coming to kill the console. That is great.
That is great because I know a lot of people are worried
Uh,
about that. I'm like,
yeah, described as an enthusiastic and highly capable of getting
mhm.
teams to execute no, a clear vision, focus on winning users. Listen, listen,
That's what we need.
Asha. If you manage, this is gonna sound stupid. If you manage to get Tim Dog back, that will be a fucking W because that man is gone, and it is not that I
No,
want.
no, no. But we don't want him over
And
here.
not,
Keep him
and
away.
not
Keep
that
him
I
away.
want him back because
You
him and
know,
Carol Gamer have a curse. Wherever they go, shit goes wrong.
shit goes wrong. Yes, yes, yes. I mean,
Like, but if you manage to make these two fuckers go like, oh, Xbox, that would be a fucking W on
oh
your resume.
Lord, get him
Whatever.
away. Get him away though.
Get them
Don't
away.
have
Yeah,
him
keep
here.
those
No, no,
fuckers out.
no, 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 no,
Fine,
no,
because
no,
that's
no.
an entire different platform. Doesn't compare to one. Okay, that's that. Game Pass should be exclusive, point blank. Period. Thanks. How you get people buy your console. But Game Pass is exclusive. It's not on PlayStation or on Nintendo.
Oh
And
God.
if you want to play it on PC, you got to be on the
Oh,
Xbox app. So it is exclusive. The games are a different story though. Uh,
I think we.
It's me, the broke boy, Lou. Is the broke boy, right? Lewis, right?
Yeah, yeah. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'll get it right
Two
now because
dollars.
super cha 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 cha. He says, Louis, did you see the article I put in Discord? Let me go bring it up, my
Yeah, there's a
friends.
lot of right now. Today is Monday, so a lot of these
We're gonna have a lot of stuff, guys. I mean, we're gonna have
there's
a
gonna be
lot
a
of
lot of
news
repeats.
to cover. There's gonna be a
So
lot of repeats, my friends. There's gonna be a lot of news out there. It's going to be insane. I mean, like I said, it's going to be a massive week when it comes down to Xbox gaming news. Because look, I understand the fans are out there, confused. I understand that, like a lot of us are. We were confused about the whole thing because look, we had a shakeup on PlayStation on Thursday. That was a big shakeup. I mean, heck, it that look, things like that always happen in companies, but it was a shakeup when it comes down to the Twitter guys out there who cheer for PlayStation, and we've been telling them stop rooting for it or stop looking on this side of the fence because that's what they always did. They never looked at their own backyard. They always looked at this side of the fence instead of their own backyard. But at the end,
yeah,
though,
that's what I'm worrying right now. I don't give a fuck what PlayStation is doing right now.
yeah, exactly.
I'm worried about
This
my
week
backyard,
is
which is Xbox.
this
Xbox
week
is
right now, this week is all about what's happening on Xbox, and that was a huge step on the rake. And yes, there was an article saying that Broke Boy posted, and this was a February 23rd, so it's today though. Microsoft has a new gaming CEO who wants to bring back Xbox to the brink. Inside Microsoft, big Xbox leadership shakeups. Let me
yeah.
see what it
She
says
already
though.
hired a guy. And that
Yeah,
was yesterday because I saw that yesterday.
yeah. They're out there, promoting the whole shakeup thing, and basically it's the same thing as she said though. Xbox League friendly decisions like crossplay, blah blah blah. We already know that. No, Sharma described her as enthusiastic, willing to learn, and very capable of a team. Yeah, we
Hold
already
on.
talked about all that stuff. But
Remember, respond to Retro that I like what he's saying and I hope it
yeah,
happens. Retro Gamer 89 is saying PlayStation aren't putting their games on Xbox, so why should Xbox put their games on PlayStation
when is that going to happen?
without
Any
any
trade
trade
offs?
off? You know what? I've always said that I never liked the idea.
Mm-hmm.
However, I let it go. I'm like, you know what? Because I'm seeing the situation of the industry.
Mm-hmm.
The industry is in a
Exactly.
bad place, and they have to make money. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna cry over exclusives anymore because I kind of believe every video game in existence should be played everywhere. I
Exactly.
actually believe in that philosophy. However,
Er.
Asha Sharma, I want to call you Asha the Destroyer, like the god from India.
Call that
Listen,
a barbarian.
Asha the Destroyer. I hope you're listening
That's
when
a
if
good
somebody
though.
tells you this message.
I should have destroyed like that.
PlayStation has been fucking Xbox gamers for a long time,
One time. Mm-hmm.
taking away third-party games,
Mm-hmm.
making fucking time exclusive, full exclusives, fucking you over and over again. They almost fucked you over with the ABK deal, making
Mm-hmm.
you put games for on the consoles for 10 fucking
Mm-hmm.
years.
Mm-hmm.
Asha the Destroyer, I hope you hear this.
Yep.
Go to PlayStation. Like, yeah, we're gonna keep on putting games, but we're not gonna put jack shit until you put something on us.
Mm-hmm.
COD, go
Mm-hmm.
fuck yourself. Give me God of War. Give me The Last of Us, even though I don't give a fuck about The Last of Us on most of those games. But give me Spider Man, or I'll take away God of War. And if the
Not,
U.S.
not God of
government wants
War
to come,
though. Not
and if
God of
the
War
U.S.
though.
government wants to come against me, guess what? Satya Nadella, I think it's gonna talk. It talks a lot with
Wow.
Donald Trump, and he's gonna be like, "Yeah, let the SD whatever acronym 3 letter word of the thing is chasing. Fuck that. Like
Yeah,
if
rough.
everybody's multiplat, if I'm multiplat, every fucking body should be multiplat. Because enough of this. Enough. Like Dirt says. What is Dirt saying? Stand up for yourself. Get up for yourself. Microsoft, fight fucking back, bro. Fight fucking
Exactly. I mean, put
back.
them a stop, man, because it's about time. Because I mean, look, we're 3 years in. I know we already gotten, MLB for quite a
Again,
while.
I'm
I
in
know we
favor of
got
no
Hell
exclusives,
Divers.
but
I
I'm
know we
also in.
got all this stuff. But I got
Yeah,
a question though, and I asked that question. I mean, where's the main titles? Because I see you dropping Force over there. I see you dropping this other game, which okay. I mean, you got to get the cash in because we see it. But again, you got to put up a fight because to be honest, though, it seems like you're the ones who are keeping PlayStation alive. But what it seems like, no
yeah,
joking. The
yeah.
kumbaya behavior is dumb, Lafayette. Exactly, because that's the thing we
Yes,
talked about.
that's what I.
That's the thing we talked about on Friday. We said that Phil he was too passive aggressive. We saw that out there. Too passive aggressive. We need to get aggressive out here. We need to get aggressive. We need to
Retro
get that
gamer, I'm
aggressive.
100% with you on this one.
Yeah,
And I
I
am
believe.
no, and the consoles don't make money. Range G4, you're right.
You
Games make
know,
money.
McGains
But
make
if
money.
X,
Yeah.
but if X, and I do believe Phil was right on this, and Sarah was right on this.
Mm-hmm.
Games should be everywhere. Enough of this
What's that?
nonsense that you blocking up shit. You know why? Because people who want a PlayStation will keep on buying the fucking PlayStation.
PlayStation.
That's
Yeah,
not gonna change. A pony will never turn into a bot. That's never happened,
that's never happened.
right? And the bots who turn pony were never really bots. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe every game should be played everywhere because all these companies, if not
Mm-hmm.
ask fucking Bluepoint, tell me if Bluepoint wouldn't want them fucking Demon Souls on PC and on Xbox. It's a fucking Souls game from software
Mm-hmm.
remastered by you. You think that shit wouldn't sell a lot of copies and that would
Yep.
have saved Bluepoint? I believe Bluepoint right now, like man, if it would have gone third party, would have been fucking fine.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
no,
believe
that
that
didn't
too.
happen. I
That didn't
believe in that
happen.
philosophy. The wall should come down. However,
Mm-mm.
I was gonna say this expression in Spanish. You guys are not gonna understand it, but enough is enough. And
Yeah.
this is a more of a Panamanian slang thing. Te están agarrando de cueco. I know Louis doesn't even understand what I just said either.
Exactly. Yeah. That
But
one's new for
enough
me.
is enough.
Yes. And now with the kumbaya, we need to get
No, I'm
aggressive.
not saying. I'm saying enough is enough, dude. Why am I giving you all the fucking games? What about me? What are
What
you giving
exactly? What
me?
about us? What are you
What
giving
are you
us?
giving?
And like I said, bring that spice, baby. We need that spice.
Bring
That's
that
the
spice, Asha.
that's what I mean. And bring that spice, Asha. Bring it. And this is us, sitting here. I mean, I don't know if Asha's gonna listen to us. I hope she does, because at the end of the day, look, we're out here talking because
You know
we
what?
love the
Fuck
brand.
it, Louis. You know what should they do too? Asha
What
should
is
go to
it?
Sony. Like, hey, Sony.
Hey, Sony.
I know we got a 70-30 deal.
Yeah.
No, no.
Yep.
I'm gonna do the Bobby Kodak, what they did to Microsoft years ago.
Oh.
90-10. You are suffering because you don't have a fucking games as a service and you want
Mm-hmm.
that 90-10. And I
90.
dare you to tell me no.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
That's what I'll do.
Mm-hmm. Uh oh. Wow. Wow. Please is really an
Forza
Amazon to
Horizon.
rise up on.
Forza
Yep.
Horizon. We know it was one of the best selling games from for Sony last year.
Yeah, it was. Really loved though.
All right,
Ooh.
I'm not gonna go 90-10. 80-20.
80/20, yeah. But man, that's the thing though. Like
Until you change your
kumbaya.
fucking ways, until you
Yep.
change your fucking ways with us and being dicks, I'm gonna
Yep.
be a dick with you. That's
Exactly.
what they should do.
That's what
I'm
they
not
should
saying don't
do.
share the games
Yeah.
because these companies needs to make money.
Money, yeah, of course, 100%.
However, I'm saying, hey, fight fire with fire, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Fight
Mm-hmm.
fire with fire. Stellar Blade never came to Xbox. Why? It was announced.
Mm-hmm.
Look what you did with Square Enix.
Mm-hmm.
How about somebody finally say fuck you to Sony? Asha, that's what I
Crimson,
want you to do.
Crimson did. Crimson Desert said F you to Sony with the whole exclusive deal thing.
Yeah.
They did. They said F you. Nope, nope. We're not gonna be time exclusive with it. They said F you. No,
You're not
no,
gonna
no,
give us
no,
game, I'm
no.
gonna charge you more. More.
Mm-mm.
Period.
Yep, that's how it is. One thing I need. Oh, that's this is asking for too much. If Louis asked this though, oh man, you know what'd be amazing though? If
Yeah.
nah, I'm not gonna hype this up. I'm not gonna hype this up. I'm not gonna hype this up, Chad. Never mind. I'm not gonna hype this up because I had a crazy idea, but I'm not gonna hype it up though. Yeah, it was still the top 10 last month, 100%. Rated G4, but MS players aren't really buying Xbox games either. Besides Forza, Gears only sold to about 300K on PS estimate. If you believe in AA, PlayStation Plus doesn't have the Fortnite crew, but the Game Pass Ultimate sold Xbox wins easily. A lot of people don't know Xbox Series X and S can do emulation. Yes, we have talked about this all the time, and I always tell everybody, to join the Discord. It's right there. Join the Discord and ask New Jack Gaming if you guys want to see, and talk about emulation, because New Jack has that. They jot it down to the point. I don't know how he's done it because I haven't done it myself, but New Jack has that thing on the dot. Y'all, he plays emulators on it. Yep. SCs for the long today. What do you mean been ignoring SCs for that long today? What do you mean SCs? What are you talking about? SCs though. I know what you're talking about, bro. What are you talking about? Oh Lord. I mean, chat. Look, let me tell you something. This is getting good. This is getting good. This is getting good. This is getting good because we're getting some great stuff out there. We're seeing things that are happening out there, and some things that we did not agree on. Things are going to start changing at least for a bit. Some things that a lot of us wanted to change though. But wow. Oh, super chats. Oh, did I miss one though? Oh no, sorry about that. Yeah, I did get your super chat, bro. Boy, I did. The last super chat you sent, I did get it. I did get it. Did get all the super chats, my friends. I did. All of them. If you see I put the heart on it, it's because I got it, though. I got everyone's super chat. I did. And I did check the Discord and I did talk about it, though. But it's repeating everything we talked about, bro, boy. I did get it, though. I did. Thank you, my friend. I went to Discord and jumped into it and opened it up. I don't know if you saw me read it yet. I'm sorry, though, but
Read it
it
just in
did.
case.
But what?
Read it again just in case.
Yeah, so what? So it's me, the Broke Boy Lows with $2 super chat. He says, "Louis, did you see the article I put in the Discord?" Yeah, we did. We did cover that. It's pretty much repeating the same thing we've been talking about the shakeup in the leadership, though, and that and that Asha finally sat down on the chair today. We did talk about that, and pretty much is repeating everything we read out there from Hazardous and everyone out there. Though we repeated everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that
Yeah,
everybody's basically posting the same thing. Here's another
yeah.
thing that I think.
Mm-hmm.
I know Rangy Forest, correct. Consoles doesn't sell games, doesn't make money. It makes a little bit of money, but not much. And we know Xbox manufacturing for some reason, every console they sell, they lose 50 to 100 bucks. I don't know why that still happens, but whatever it is, the reason. Then and if you're not going to monetize, and if you're not going to monetize consumers like you said
Yes.
on your email, then
Mm-hmm.
they're not going to look for short-term ways to monetize the consumers and all that stuff. Then monetize Sony.
Yep. Exactly.
Change the percentages. You have listen. Sony does not have power here.
They don't. They need you all right now because they're
Put it this
cooked.
way: GTA 6 is not a PlayStation exclusive, so Xbox should not worried if they're gonna, I don't know, threaten you with fucking GTA. No, that's not gonna happen. That's one. Two,
You're gonna reach
they
out.
don't have power over Call of Duty. They
They
don't
don't.
have power over Minecraft.
Mm-mm.
They don't have power over most of these games as a service games.
Mhm.
Yes, you have power over Helldivers, but you're selling that bitch. So don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
So if you're not going to charge the consumers to make more money, and if you're not selling more consoles, then change the percentages with Sony and any other third party that you sell games to. Change it, like fucking Micro.
Sit down, negotiate.
Listen, listen. I know Phil is a good guy, but fuck you, Nintendo. Fallout 4 and Indiana Jones. I want 80-20 or 90-10.
Yeah,
You be nice to me, and I'll change it. But if you're gonna be
exactly.
a dick,
Because
ninety
that's the
ten.
thing, though. I
Sony,
mean,
Sony, fucking
and
95-5.
and
Fuck
that
you.
and that's the thing I say though. Like I feel like this generation that we saw, everyone tiptoe around them, stepping on them. I'm like, come on, man, fight back, do something. You guys gotta put your gloves on and do something. You
Yeah,
know,
fight
I
back.
mean, Nadella even said the term. If you, why don't what? So to have competition, let us have competition, though. I mean, you said it during the ABK deal, but after the ABK deal happened, it's like, where's the competition at? I mean, you're so like for example, I said this before. Like for example, where's all the CODs in the Game Pass? Where's all these ABK games down there? Like for example, Transformers. I know Transformers is a hard IP to get, but a lot of people have been asking for Transformers. A lot of people have been asking for all the old Call of Duty games to be hopping on there. I know people are gonna say, "Well, the licensing." I'm like, bro, you got the money to tackle down the license. It's like you don't say you don't have it when you do. You're $2 million company. You got a lot of cash. Start pumping. And another thing, the WoW situation. World of Warcraft, why hasn't it been on Game Pass? And now she's pumping it to get into Game Pass. Oh my God. I mean, I've been saying this for quite some time. And where is World of Warcraft on Game Pass? I mean, there should have been Game Passes. Things like that. Things we want to see hop in there, get the spice up now. So for people can say, wow, for $30, I got World of Warcraft, I got Fortnite. Man, World of Warcraft will be huge, though, to get into Game Pass. Holy
Yeah,
smokes. That would be a
yeah,
huge one,
I
too.
see people in the chat like, yes, that's true. Nintendo's greedy. Xbox wants to stop the console war. PlayStation cares too much about exclusive consoles. Okay, and I see a lot of chats of kids don't care about the consoles no more. That is true.
That is true. They
That
don't.
is true. We're not going to change that. The only
Okay.
way to change that is that Asha is gonna make consoles cool again for kids to
Yeah,
want it. I don't know how
exactly.
she's gonna do it. That's her job. Her job is to make money also. But if I'm
Understand.
sticking to what she's saying, that she's not gonna find short term ways to monetize the consumer, but she has to make more money. And if she's
Hmm.
not selling consoles, the only way I see her doing that is either or you raise the price of games, which she says is not going to do because she said she's not going to chase short term monetizations against consumers. Who's left? Who the fuck is left to charge?
People's
Think
attention
about
span
it.
is so short that now that Netflix was the writer's retailer and plat 3 times per movie. As far as we know, the Series X costs more manufacturer than the PS5. Also, it's losing
Yes,
money.
I don't know why, but it does.
It does, yeah, it does, it does. But look,
Same
chat,
components, same components.
same
Just for
components. Yeah,
some reason, I think they charge Microsoft more because it's fucking Microsoft.
yeah, they're like, yeah, you're the rich
And
guy.
I think somebody look. And I know. I think all of this is basically me wishful thinking. What Asha should do. I don't even know if she even thinks this way. Probably she doesn't.
Yep.
We want her to be more aggressive. Probably she won't be, or she will be. I don't know.
Yeah, she should be.
I'd say charge for Sony more. She's probably
Hmm.
thinking about putting more. I don't know what she's thinking.
We don't know
But
yet. I mean, we
I'm
don't know.
thinking different right now. My way of thinking right now is like, all right, let's think different than what Phil did. And this is what basically what I could do outside of not putting having no exclusive, because that's the thing that most of these people, the media hates, the Tim Dogs hates. That's what they butthurt of, the whole
Mhm.
exclusive thing. But Microsoft is not going to go back to that.
Nope. I don't. But
No, they won't.
right now, the way the industry is, no, no. I mean,
There's already there's Game Pass exclusive skins on Game Pass on what? I don't even know.
mm. But like, I like how she's starting right now with wow. That's actually good. I mean, that's actually a good point. Wow.
Yeah, Raging 4, that's not going to change. Xbox is great, but gaming media will never will say it's trash. That's absolutely true. That's
That's absolutely true.
It's Asha's job now to do that. And you know
Mhm.
what, Asha, if
Mm.
you're you're under the $1 trillion company, everybody makes fun of you. You're bad. You're evil. AI slob. Satya bald headed bitch. Whatever. Right? Even though I don't like Satya. How about you act like the fucking beast of the company Microsoft that you are?
Start acting like
Stop
it.
being stop, Phil. I love what you did with Xbox. You saved it, but you were a little bit of a pushover. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, he was. He was too. I sometimes I see that like he was a bit.
That kumbaya mentality.
Yeah.
I accepted what it was. I agree sometimes that yeah, that was the move, and maybe in the future we'll be right. Like yeah, this was the move.
Mm-hmm.
But you've been pushed way too much.
Yeah, you would push way too much. It feels like
Sony
it's a push.
whatever he wanted with you, and and not even let's not speak about fucking Nintendo.
Huh. Yeah. Nintendo is the king of pushovers.
Freddy Foxfire is because the Xbox Series X is more powerful. It has a VR chip and a true. Okay, yeah, the whole tech thing is probably so.
Probably
That is
so.
more expensive because of that, but I don't know.
We don't know. Yeah. We don't know,
They
Chad.
look, no, that's true. They look at Microsoft as a bully, but Microsoft has not. Xbox has not been the bully all this time.
Mm-mm.
Xbox has not been a bully, even though they
Mm-mm.
bought a whole bunch of studios and publishers and shit. They have not bullied Sony at all.
They have not. They've
And
been
on the
kumbaya.
contrary, Xbox got bullied by Sony and the whole hearing and their
Yep. And
whole
media.
policy.
Yep. Yep.
So
They
I
have
don't
been
know.
bullied. Yep. I mean,
Damn, Sony, pay me 90% and you get 10. You don't like it, you don't get caught. You don't even get the 10. Fuck them.
why would
Let's
they
console
put
war.
WoW
Let's
into Game
console war
Pass
for real.
when the one game only has been getting $50 a month subs for 20 years? Why would they put it on there? I mean, I would be honest though. I mean, that would be a big game to put on there. That would be one big game. Because WoW has been beloved for, like you said, 20 years though. I mean, that game is so beloved, and pumping it into Game Pass, it's going to get attract more users to be on Game Pass. It's going to
Wait,
up
wait.
the Game Pass
Really?
users though. You're
WoW
saying
coming to Game Pass?
why would WoW go WoW into Game Pass when the one
Okay,
game?
put it this way.
Yep.
And I think they should do this too, in my opinion. Integrate Game Pass with BattleNet. There's a lot of people who still buy games and play games on BattleNet.
But yep.
They're not on Steam, or maybe they are on Steam. We know fucking Game Pass is not on Steam. If you tell people that are in BattleNet that doesn't give a fuck about the Microsoft store and that
Hmm.
won't go to the Microsoft store and they rather stay in BattleNet,
That's yeah.
integrate Game Pass there and tell those people with your War of Warcraft subscription, you are entitled to Game Pass. You're
Hmm.
not going to tell me that if you tell people that only play WoW and pay for that subscription and say, hey, that's actually a fucking deal. Let me test these games
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
maybe buy one or two here and there. I
Yep.
think that's enticing as long as you don't raise the price.
What?
Integrate.
Well, do you have what is BattleNet? BattleNet was Blizzard's thing, pretty much, where you go.
BattleNet was their online service back
Hmm.
in the 90s that now turned into a store. If
They
you go to
store it.
Battle, yeah, you go
It's
to
store.
battlenet.com.
I
That's
even
where
have
you
the app
play
right here.
War. That's the launcher where you play all the most of the ABK
Diablos.
games.
Hmm.
Call of Duty was exclusive for a while on AB on BattleNet
Yeah, yeah.
until they switched that and Xbox put them on back on. Well, most of them are back on
Hmm.
fucking Steam, which because
Hmm.
they know people buy most of the games on fucking Steam. Let's
Yeah,
keep it real.
exactly. Let's keep it real.
But
Yeah.
there's still people stuck on BattleNet just because of WoW, right? And
Exactly.
some
I mean,
games that are not coming to Steam yet. Like I know there's old Diablo servers, as I'm not mistaken, still
That's
stuck on BattleNet.
that's another thing I don't understand. Why do you have everything so divided? Just get it all together. That's another thing I get to scratch my head
Because
about. I'm like, why
because
is
ABK was still managed as a separate entity in that
yeah,
server.
exactly. But you already bought it. It's yours. Get it all together. It's been 2 years. You still haven't got
Okay,
everything together. Get it
I'll
all
say to
together.
Asha. I'll tell Asha. Asha, you know what? Fuck it. There's no more ABK.
Yeah.
There's no more ZeniMax. Everybody is Xbox guys.
Xbox, period. That's it. We don't need
Yeah.
this all mixed up, you know? It's weird how they make how everything's so separate. Just get it all together. Just smack it in there. Lay a pile, DDT it in there, as they were saying earlier, though. DDT that sucker in there. Let's go. We need that. We need that, though. It's simple. Why Series X costs more than PS5? Series X is faster RAM. The CPU is faster. Oh, okay, okay. And the APU has 52 CUs versus 36 for the PS5. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, that's just the box, though. Every Xbox is a strong console. 100%. It is a strong console. So let's see what else you guys are saying out here because man, you guys are on the run today. Wow. Chad's been on the run. I mean, we have up to 80 people here today. Wow, it's been amazing. Thank you all. And thank you guys again for your super chats. I mean, seriously, it's been amazing today. Wow. As you asked what BattleNet's asking if they meant BattleNet, that's the ABK PC launcher, the reported bigger COD PC platform, and also other ABK games and some Xbox ones. WoW is coming to Xbox players if you're ready to play it on PC. Then $50 is a good deal, but on Game Pass you get more games. Yep, that's true. I mean, just adding it on there will be a big thing. The PS5 Pro has the same CPU as the PS5. I think the same clocks and the APU that has 50 CUs, closer to the Xbox Series X than PS5s. Xbox Series X and S SSD is also much more expensive than the PS5s. It's meant to handle much more read write cycles. Wow. If on PC is the only game you play on when Game Pass is not for you. And that's the thing, though, right? I mean, look, we have to Asha, get it all together. Come on, smash it all together, get it all together. We need this to roll. We need Xbox to be on top. Where did Joey go? I don't know where Joey went though. He's still here. He's still here. I think he went to do something really quick. I think he jumped off to do something really quick. It's me, the boy Lewis, with a $2 super. Louis, did you go through all the SSB meetings? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, sir. I did jump on yours and I jumped on all the others, my friend. I did. But the thing is, Chad's been on a rampage today. Good fire rampage is good. I love it. I love seeing the chat, on fire today. Yes, I did go through it. I did go through all the super chats. I read Freddie Fox. I read John TJ's, Day Reezy's, everyone's super chats I read out there. If I missed one, then, sorry about that. And I even read yours, which was the last one, though. Let's see. TD's previous comment. Oh, let me see if I can find it, TD, because man, you guys gotta help me out. Because like I said, chat has been on fire, which is good. I love to see the chat on fire. It's a beautiful thing seeing you guys talking here and just expressing everything you guys, and seeing if you want this one for the better, things you do not agree on. It's fantastic, Because at the end of the day, it's a good way, to sit here and talk things through. Always so much fun. I can't find it, TD. Can you repost it so I can get it? Or man, maybe the super chats are not coming in though. But if you can repost, it'd be nice though. Trying to sell 1,000 plus console hybrid is not going to work out well. I mean, Michael, we do not know where this is headed though. Because the thing is, Michael, I don't know. Because look, the way Bram's prices are right now, we don't know if they're going to keep on going to the next gen. But let's see what they got to offer in order to convince us to say, okay, we got this. Because here's the thing, though, the ROG Ally X, Xbox ROG Ally X came out at 1,000. It's been selling like crazy, which is a good thing, though. Joe, he'll be back in a second. He'll be back in a second. He'll be back in a second. I think he went to do something real quick because he's still on the program. I see him down there, but he'll be back in a second. He'll be back here in a second, though. But yeah, Chad, I mean, look, I'm not afraid though. Jess talked about this. The price of hardware components depends on the volume of the order these companies place. Okay, there you go. All right, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Thanks for that. But again, don't worry. Because here's the thing though, Michael. Right now, don't worry about pricing. Do not worry about that because we still don't know when the next gen console is coming out. We still don't know when is it coming out. It's coming out next year, the 28th. We still don't know. But trust me, once it gets announced or anything, they give you a years ahead of time for you to save up money to get the box, and you find if it's worth it for the price it is or not. It all depends on you if you want to spend that cash. Because at the end of the day, though, if you sit down and you look at it, you're like, okay, let me build a PC though. Shoot, PC has doubled up the price pretty much. I mean, it's expensive now. Like for you to build a PC from scratch, just the RAM alone is scary. Graphic cards are scary too. I don't know if the graphic cards have opened up the price yet, but it's gonna get scary out there for PC. We don't know what's gonna happen though, because yeah, like I said, when I was in California. I went to this store, and when I went into the RAM section, man, I had a lot. Ooh. Paris had issue with that return to the Xbox message. It's me, the broke boy Lewis, with a $2 super. Cha. So he's scared or has an issue with it. He had an issue with that. I mean, I have to hear his opinions of that issue, though. Scared or not, he probably has issue with it. I mean, I have to hear his opinion about that in order for us to tackle it down. See, like, what's he mean by that, though? Because I know one thing, though. A lot of the PlayStation fanboys are pretty scared, though, because, she's actually responding the way, a CEO should respond, though. Like, going out there saying stuff. Now, the thing is that, like I always say, you can talk to talk, but the walk comes next now. If Asha made the cornerstone IPs exclusive in the live service games multiplayer, that makes the next gen console play everything. It will give fans incentive to buy the console for the exclusives alone. Illuminati, here's the thing though, right? We have an idea that came in 2018 about the word exclusive. We got to get out that idea out because, to be honest, so the way the industry is right now, that exclusive term is a problem. As of right now, maybe next gen, that might change. Things could be for the better. We have to cross fingers for things to be for the better, though. But I don't know if it's going to be for. I still don't know because we have to check out how things go next generation. I'm being as honest as I can be, though, because I mean, Blue Point got shut down, terribly shut down. It got shut down. It did. So the question is, are exclusives actually working? Are they doing something though? because I mean, even PlayStation shift is its way to make live service games. What does that tell you? That the exclusives, what was happening, and not only that, they've also went third party because I know nobody wants to add PC as a competitive platform in gaming, which is a competitive platform in gaming because if you got a PC with a 3080 and a fast SSD and you have let's say 132 gigabytes of RAM, or let's say 200 gigabytes of RAM, whatever, why in the blue hell are you going to buy a box? If you got a PC like that at home. I mean, you're not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna spend 550 extra dollars, to play this game when you know along the way it's gonna come to your PC because you have so many games on your box that you wouldn't care when it comes or not. And not only that, games are coming out all the time, and they're also going to PC first too. That's true. How they find some way to funnel in new fans while keeping the existing ones. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I hope they do 100%. PC component pricing is very bad currently. If the next gen Xbox is truly a PC hybrid, that's a lot of PC gamers will switch. Yeah, I mean, that could be it too. That's another thing, TD. Another thing we got to take a look at because maybe that is the right way we should go to. We should embrace that because a lot of people are scared, like, oh no, this is. Listen, these machines are made by PC. Louis, Louis way behind, not used to. Many viewers, I guess. Yeah, I'm way behind. Yeah. Oof. I'm still trying to engage though. I'm still trying to engage though. Yeah. No, no, no. I'm right here. I'm caught up with the chat, I think. But yeah, I already read your super chat though. Was Paris, had issue with the return to Xbox message? You can't have issues with nothing. All you gotta say is this: we gotta let the lady sit down and start doing her work, and let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes around. Let's see how things cook. Exclusives aren't the way they used to be. Sony's they have exclusives and studios which still shut down. Destiny Bungie was multi-platform, and the dev team got absorbed with Sony. Yep. While an
Sorry,
entity,
sorry.
it's okay, Joe. It's okay. It's okay. Welcome back, bro.
Yeah, my wife just came from her mother's house and she brought salchipapa, which is fra- just
Oh, you just some. Oh, Joey's got some food. Yes, the World Cup starts in June, and the biggest event in sport. Asha has together the marketing team to start there. Oh, wow. I mean, that would be crazy. I mean, I know Microsoft invested in F1 because I read the other day that they now switch cars. I mean, they're now working with Mercedes, so that's actually a cool thing. We'll probably see, the Mercedes guys wear some Xbox gear, so it'll be pretty cool. If they win a race wearing Xbox gear, oh my God. That'll be insane, though. I can't wait for next F1. I'm ready for it. Joe is back. Yes, Joey's back, my friends. He's back. I know you were asking for him, but he's back. But yeah, World Cup starts in June. They gotta get to it, man. They gotta get to it. Come on, come on.
oh god, talking about fucking marketing in the World Cup.
Hmm.
I, I I I don't know what's the audience here. I know most of it is from North America.
Hmm.
I know for you guys, soccer or football, how we call it, on the rest of the planet, you guys don't give a fuck about that. But the huge events, they all fucking brought to you by, sponsored by fucking Sony PlayStation, bro. And that's the problem, bro.
Yep.
Like, if you turn on FIFA right now on your Xbox, you're gonna see on the billboards of those games, same fucking PlayStation 5 on the UEFA Champions League. That's a problem. So if the World Cup is in North America, for the love of God, put some Xbox all over the place, man. Come on.
Yes, come on. Yes, we need some spice. Like how Ube said, MS has been in that phone for a while with both Azure and Windows, 100%. I know that. And when they remember that race when Indiana Jones was coming out, they had the cars folded up with Indiana Jones stuff. The guys were wearing Indiana Jones stuff. But now that they're with Mercedes, I mean, come on, man. Get that pumping. I know Mercedes wins a lot of races. Let's go. Mercedes.
I heard that somebody said about Paris, like not agreeing or not worried about the whole thing about Xbox. What was the thing?
Oh, it says here, let's read the Brooklyn Lewis with a $2 super chat. He says, Paris had issues with the return of Xbox message.
The thing is, I really don't understand.
Yeah, I don't
I
understand.
don't under. I don't really know
What's the issue
what
behind
she
it?
really means by that either. So
Exactly. So we don't know what it means, though. But at the end of the day, we can't have an issue. We don't know what it means, though. So let's see. Don't know how they can enforce it, but probably could. Phil said under oath that there will be parity and Xbox wouldn't get anything exclusive for it. Oh, wow.
yeah, but that was under his administration.
Yeah, exactly. We have a change of administration, though. Things about to change. Will it be for the good or for the bad? We were about to find out, my friends. But me, I'm trying to keep it as positive as I can be, my friends, because at the end of the day, like I always say, even though we listen to all this corporate talk, we listen to a lot of YouTubers and everything, but chat, the most important thing is two things Louis is going to say that most important is worry about what to play next. Always worry about that because once you finish the game, you got to find out what you're going to play next because if not, your console is going to collect dust. And two, my friends, protect your wallet. Really important, my friends, to protect that wallet because things out there are expensive. And this is a hobby that we love, but we got to take care of our wallets. So that arrows with the $5 super. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. He says, do you think Phil Phil or Sarah will be about to speak freely on Xbox in the future?
In the future, depends.
Depends, yeah. It all depends. It
But I
depends.
think they will eventually. I think they will eventually.
I think they will eventually, yeah. I
But
think I think
not anytime soon because they're apparently, of course, they're under heavy NDAs. So
of course. Heavy NDAs 100%. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Yep. They're on heavy NDAs. Yep. The viewing figures of the World Cup reaches 1.5 to 6 billion people. Yes, sir, they do.
yeah,
Yes, sir. Yep. 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 Yep, that's true. The
well,
World Cup
Xbox
is
perfect moment to sell. Well, it's in June, July, the World Cup. So what's
ah
coming out in June, July? Maybe Forza Horizon? No.
June, July. No, First Horizon is in May though. But what game is coming out in July though? I mean, we
Well,
have
well,
the game
Forza
pre-sale.
Horizon, Forza Horizon is going to be out in May, right?
Yeah, in May. Yeah, in May. In May. In May. Maybe we get some F1.
So push Forza Horizon 6. Get it on Xbox. Come on.
Yeah. Joe eating
European.
Panama fries. Yes, he is.
It's just regular fries, man. Well, pizza
Yes,
fries too.
sir. Nah, it's a man. You know,
Papa pollo,
push
chorizo.
Xbox, push Xbox. And I mean, and just reading that tweet from like how Joey read that tweet from Jez. Wow, on Game Pass will be huge if that does happen.
What happened to Jazz? Tell me, Jazz. What do we got, Jazz?
Well, especially he who saved Xbox. Let's see now.
Well, it's an opinion piece. It's not information.
Oh, it's an opinion piece. I thought it was that was like a loud thing though.
I don't see nothing new from Jazz.
I mean, if that's true though, I'll be
Just the
nuts.
whole thing that he shared 3 hours ago. Finally sharing my thoughts.
Oh, is it March? Oh my God, I lost. I thought it was in May though. Why do I have May in my head though? What's
Forza is in March.
First is in
March?
March. What? I thought it was May though. Wait a second. I'm lost though.
Wait, hold
Sorry,
on. Let me,
chat. First Horizon
you tell
6.
me I gotta buy Resident. I gotta play Resident Evil and Forza Horizon almost close to each other.
No, sir, it's in May 19th. I knew it was in May though. First Horizon 6 is set for worldwide release on May 19th, 2026. Don't scare me like that. I was like, what?
Shit,
I was like, no way. I lost the track of time there. I think I
yeah, you
remember
scared
May.
me in that one, motherfucker.
Yeah, you scared us there, TJ. Oh my God. Woo. That was a scary thought right there. May, my friends, in May. Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
that,
start pumping.
I don't know.
Start
I think
pumping, my
Asha
friend.
has a golden opportunity to do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But again, here's the part that I understand why people are scared about the whole situation. We really don't know what she's on or why she's on that
Mm-hmm.
position. Really, we don't know what the fucking marching orders. We don't know what the general actually said. We
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
Yep.
Satya is still the big man, still the big boss. He could have told her, "Hey, I'll give you a fantastic salary. You're gonna boost up your resume. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be the CEO of the division, but you got to do what I say." That's a possibility that's actually a thing. So I choose to be optimistic. That's all I say.
Yep. That's what we choose. Yeah, we gotta be optimistic. What is optimistic? Is it positive though? Optimistic mean positive?
Okay.
Optimistic.
People say, Rain TJ. So you put blue
Oh, we're
cheese on your
confident.
fries? No, I don't put blue cheese on my fries. This is just regular ketchup. This is ketchup Maggi,
Mm,
by the way. Which when I was in the States, I used to love Heinz ketchup, but when
maybe
I came to
positive. Positive.
Panama, yeah, the most sold brand was Maggie.
Maggie.
Now I
Maggie.
like Maggie more than fucking Heinz ketchup.
Heinz. Maggie's good though.
Heinz
I didn't think
ketchup
First
is more
Horizon has.
sour, is more acid. Maggie is a little bit more sweeter, so I like Maggie more. but both of them are great. And blue cheese only for wings and fried chicken. I do have fried chicken, but I don't have blue cheese. So just regular ketchup.
Fried chicken, especially those hot wings though. Blue cheese.
None of
And
that
ranch.
fucking ranch. Fuck ranch.
Mmm.
Ranch smells like a yeast infection. Fuck that shit.
Hey, hey, hey. Oh God, Joey, come on.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay, okay. I hope you are. Come on. So I know. Oh God. Oh Lord.
I don't know how people like ranch. I mean, different what? Different strokes for
But
different folks. I guess.
chat, my beautiful chat. Listen up. The crazy ones gotta go chat because listen, I know we can go on here for like 5 or 6 hours today, probably 10 hours today because of
Yeah,
all
there's
the
a lot of
information.
podcasts I gotta listen to too.
Yeah, there's a lot of things popping in today, chat. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of news for us to tackle down tomorrow. I don't know if Joey will be Joey. Will you be here tomorrow? Or you're going to be busy at work.
um, thank God I'm on the afternoon schedule, like late
Yeah.
afternoon nights.
Yes, I did. We did pull it up.
I
We did
am
pull it up.
I am doing stuff because my kids are going back to school now. They're starting at in March. What? Oh, what? Fuck this shit. March 2nd they start school, so I'm still buying certain school supplies and things like that. I think I gotta go do tomorrow some stuff, but
Yeah.
my wife hasn't told me if I have to go in the morning or in the late, whatever. But when it comes to the school stuff, she has that thing like
Yep.
tied up. She knows exactly what all the moves and all that shit. So
Yeah, and I
I
gotta.
can't promise you tomorrow,
Yep.
but if I appear, I appear. I always just say that.
All right, all right, all right. Cool stuff, cool stuff. But chat, like always, before we go, tell us what you've all been playing, my friends. Go for it. Or you start
I've
heading
been
out. Because
I've been
me,
playing Twitter.
you playing Twitter? You know,
Mhm.
I gotta say something. I played Roadside Research, right? I started on Saturday playing it. On Friday, I think it was Friday or Saturday. Oh no, on Saturday I started playing it. And yesterday I finally unlocked the whole store in Roadside Research. I know there's much into it because I gotta keep on unlocking the alien technology, but at least the
Mhm.
full store has been unlocked, the full gas station has been unlocked. And man, I know the mission of that game is not just making money. You got to do all the alien stuff. So I'm gonna keep on unlocking before I give my final thoughts about it.
By the
But
way,
to be honest though, Louis has a secret place behind that picture. Yes, I do, sir.
he does.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I got
he has all the Dominican gold in there.
yes, I do. A lot of Dominican gold. Not only that, I got. If you guys want to come over here, and be your. I got a special
Louis,
place in there.
you
I
told
will
me
say
That PSA card simulator thing. Remember you told me that?
yeah, yeah, yeah. What's
Is it
up?
out on Game Pass
It's
or
going to
no?
be Game Pass day one.
No, bro. Is it out already or not?
I don't know. When's it coming out? Let's see. Let's go
Okay,
look for it.
that shit is out, yeah. Sorry, my, I should not talk with my mouth full.
That's okay.
If it's out right now, I'll be listening to other podcasts while playing that game.
So let's see though.
I know I gotta go. I gotta go later, but I got time.
Okay, let's see. What is the SC Store video game called? Hold on, let me go find it. Let's see. Oh no, I can't find it
And
though. What
this
was that
okay.
game called though? Ah,
It doesn't matter,
Arcade.
Louis. I'll check it later. People are playing Arc Raiders, which is great. High on
Yep,
Life.
which is good.
Listen, motherfuckers. Last time I mentioned that I didn't get to that part yet. You know why I didn't get to the part of High on Life? Because
Huh.
I only played like 5 minutes of it. Not even that.
Mhm.
I was on a point when there was like a talk show and I
Hey,
had to go. So I didn't know you had to buy like a giant fight a giant boss. So I finally passed that part. I got the skateboard. I am in the city. Um, it's fun gameplay. The story is kind of crazy.
hmm.
However,
However,
graphically, there's some weird things graphically on that game. But
yep.
graphics ain't everything. So it looks fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to finish it
No,
eventually.
I am not that. Stop saying that. No, 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 and no. I am not that. No, I would have been in jail a long time ago if I was that. I'm too clumsy to be that.
Let's
I'm
see
too
what else
clumsy.
people are playing.
I was just going to come and stage smash the PS5 like Gallagher. Oh wow, damn.
Yo, talking about drug lords and stuff. Did you see the thing in Mexico?
Oh,
Cal-
don't bring that. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Whoa, bro! I
Bro.
even asked a buddy of mine that actually lives in Mexico. Like, he's far from that, but yeah, it is.
Hmm.
It's a terrible
It
situation.
is scary. It's scary. It's scary
My
sad
heart for the
situation, man.
people, the innocent people in Mexico, man.
Shit, that's
It's
scary.
really unfortunate what's happening to you guys
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
to the world in general. The world just fucking sucks right now.
shoot, man. That's crazy. That's
Man, these
crazy.
fries are good. I
I
need to
know
get
they're
one.
good. Yeah, I know you're eating it with a lot of love. Look at him. He's like, we hear that crunch. It's making us hungry.
It's
Right,
crunchy,
Chet?
Joe. I don't.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. But, chat, like always, thank you guys for being here. I mean, like I said earlier, we had up to 80 or 82 people around the show. I thought we were going to get to 100 days. Like, oh, Lord. I need to
Thank
practice, catching up with the chat, though. I mean, it's going to be crazy. This week alone, we're going to have a lot of crazy conversation when it comes down to Xbox. And it's gonna be crazy. I do not know Rain G4, and I do not want to find out either. I don't
There's
know
three
about
things I don't
that.
want to know.
No,
I
no,
don't even
no.
know no more.
We don't. I don't even know. We don't care. No, no. We don't not want to find out.
I can
But
tell you
again,
a gram. I can tell you a gram. No, no.
but chat, thank y'all for hanging out with us today. Thank y'all for your super chats. Thank y'all for your memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. And that seriously do chat. Wow, an amazing show today. It was fantastic. Glad we got our opinions out there. And again, Asha, welcome to the team. Embrace it. Do what is good. If you mean, do it. But come
And
on,
if
Asha.
not, you're
If
gonna
not,
fuck yourself.
yeah, exactly. So Asha, do good. Do good, my friend. Do good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Joey, where can everybody find you, sir? Uh oh.
Here at Louis and later at WBG podcast with
Awesome.
Dirk Brigady Sean and the judge Tiny Ray Ray. You got a
Sorry.
$5 super chat with Far Q.
No, it's a 5 pound super chat. Hold on, let me read this. Wait. Far Q with a 5 pound super. Cha. He says, Louis, is it true you go to Little Room and play your PS5? Nobody sees. Been a great show today. You want to know something? Look,
Yes, he does. There's no lie. Yes, he does.
the PS5 ain't here anymore, my friends. It's been gone.
No,
Somebody
no
asked me
lie.
to borrow the PS5. I said, go ahead, borrow
That's a
it.
lie.
It's not
That's
here.
a
No,
lie.
that's not a lie. Look. Listen. I would have showed you guys the PS5 controllers, but they're not here though. I'm not kidding you. I can show you the only thing that's hanging right there is the Switch.
It's in his bedroom now. It's in his bedroom. He sleeps
My
for some.
bedroom though. Why would I plug the PS5 in my bedroom though? I
You're
mean,
not plugging it. That's the weird part. You're hugging. You're sleeping with it. Don't lie to
no,
me.
yeah, no. Why would I sleep with the damn thing though?
Lie to me.
No. I let my cousin's husband borrow because he broke his foot and he was sitting at home doing nothing. He's like, man, I'm bored. Do you have a box? You have a console I can play? I said, yeah, I got the PS5. You want to take it? I said, yeah, go ahead and take it. I got nothing to do. I said, it doesn't have that many games, but go ahead. And
Look,
he's using
that's
it.
the evil thing to do. To give me a game, a PS5 with no games. Oh, that's it. End of the show.
Hey, man, I don't buy there. I'm sorry. I mean, there's nothing to buy. I got my box right here that has everything I need.
Give me a PS5 with no games. That's it. End of the
Wait,
show.
what couch? What that? I thought that couch. What couch though? Oh Lord! How come we had the show super chats rolling in? Dave Reese with a $2 super. Cha. He says, I gave Ray Ray a 5/10 because he is half a man.
5 out of 10.
5 out of
Is it
10.
half a man? Yeah.
Oh, poor Ray Ray. Ray Ray, defend yourself. Louis
Boy,
Showers with his P. Wait, what? I did.
man. Ya voy con.
That's evil. That's evil, though. Louis showers with his PS5. What would I shower with my PS5, chat? I mean, seriously, what would I shower with any electronics, though? I mean, that would be insane. I mean, imagine you like, oh yeah, let me take my PlayStation and play games in the shower. Electricity though. Looking for $10, you can smash and rip your PS5 box on live camera. Should be fun. The thing is, I have a thing with boxes though, and that's the problem that I have because the day I sell the PS5, I like to sell it with the box though. Unless Spark you, if I get an extra box for me to smash though, let me order one on eBay. It's probably cheap. If they sell it for more than $3, I'm not buying it though. Just for me to smash it. If I can find a box, yeah, I'll smash it for you. I'll promise you I'll smash it for you. But no, not only that, the box is in there. I put it in the closet. I'm not gonna open that closet right now to get that box out of there. No, it's behind the painting. Like you guys said, my Louis' secret room. Yes. But chat again, thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. Seriously, I do chat. And tune in tomorrow morning because man, like I said, we're gonna have lots of news to cover this week when it comes down to Xbox. But this new CEO, I know she's gonna be pumping out there more stuff, and we're going to tackle it down, baby. Yes, let's go. So chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell so I can tell you when XBI podcast comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and I do mean a beautiful and awesome Monday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox.
Hey, Louis,
What's up? What are you gonna say?
my wife just told me
Mm-hmm.
the bank is chasing her because they want to give her another credit card. I'm like, no. Anyway,
No, exactly.
goodbye.
But no, we don't need that. Mine's been chasing me for a damn load all morning, man. Now they're calling me again. There's a call. They've been calling me for long. They're like desperate out there. I don't get it. I mean, I said I would if I
Bro, I'm like,
no,
no, what's sake? No. I'm like,
I don't even want to look at
I'm
this.
like, wait, okay, let's say you grab the credit card. Who's gonna pay it? Me, right? No, fuck that. No.
No, exactly. No more problems. No more problems. No, we don't need that. No. But again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, also hit that bell so I can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, I do mean a beautiful and awesome Monday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast when we do come back at 7 p.m. ET with Sourwell, the Big Blue Man, Silent Cipher. That is
People
when
talking
we do
about
come
drugs
back.
in the chat.
What? What happened?
Hey, where do you keep the Colombian bang bang, Louis?
We do not have that. No, we don't. We don't.
It's
And
actually
Twitch.
coming, it's actually
uh,
coming from Ecuador, but let us slide. Let us slide.
Oh no, nothing like that. No. Oh Lord, Chad's not even gonna be in the show today, huh? They've been stopping me all the time. Watch a super chat come by again, stopping me from ending the show with another comment.
Hey guys, we gotta go. We gotta go. You guys in the chat gotta catch up on another podcast because there's a lot of podcasts going on. Now.
Yeah, there's a lot of yes, there is. Woo!
Shout out to Joey's Fries. That's right. I already ate them all. I got the two. I got the leg drum and the
Joey ate
fucking
all
thigh.
his
I'm
fries,
waiting
my
for me.
friends. Joey
Let's
ate
go.
all his fries, my friend. He did. And didn't even give us some though. Sour Blow sent me a message.
I sent you a message a long time ago, but you didn't reply.
Yeah, but chat.
Listen, guys, we gotta go.
Yeah, we
We gotta go.
gotta
We
go.
got,
Like I
we got a
said,
crazy,
I mean,
crazy lady pretending to grab a fucking gold card. No.
no, yeah, Joey's got to go. So again, when we do come back at 7 p.m. ET with Sabro, the Big Puma and Silent Cipher on Fridays, invite us if they don't. XP en Español with Elvis Elencita and Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming when I send the signal over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on top of what's happening in the gaming news world. Chat. I love you guys to death, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.
Asha
Peace.